There we are now, right? Welcome to NearDark Studios Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago Night Chronicle. You're probably wondering who I am. My name is Beckett. And tonight I'm going to tell you a story of a coterie from Chicago. A venture named Alice Grayson. A Toreador by the name of Memphis Piper. A Dr. Erwin Ruth Tremere. And the whole entire reason why I'm in this fair city. Again. Marilyn Alcott. A very lovely Malkavian. So, sit back, sip on some blood wine, and enjoy the story tonight. So, when we last left off, a mysterious stranger wandered into Alcott Oddities by the name of Beckett. Long black hair, black rimmed glasses, piercing red eyes, almost bestial. Brown trench coat, a rather old attire underneath. Waltzed his way right in, saying he had some business with our Malkavian. Dr. Erwin Ruth was dropped off into the chantry at Hyde Park, and Elsa Grayson, Memphis Piper, and Marilyn Alcott are all standing in the presence of this mysterious, hopefully kindred. And that's where our story will begin. And I have the child of Diedrich von Kaiser in front of me.
You do.
Does my reputation precede me, or do you know of my presence?
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say how I know right now, but I've been doing some reading.
Is it some of my works? Oh, I see. Did you read through the Book of Nod? I do know a rather ingenious gangrel submitted some...
It seemed like more of a diary.
I see. Some of my inserts into the internal struggle of the jihad for our kind.
Well, it seemed to involve some stuff with my grandsire, too. There's some heavy points on that.
Felix, I do miss him dearly. And, sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, no, I didn't want to interrupt. Marilyn, it was...
Oh, it was my first time meeting him myself.
All right, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Alistair Grayson.
Pleasure to meet you, Beckett. And who do I have here?
Johnny Bronco. My name is Johnny Bronco.
His name is Memphis Piper.
But you can call me Johnny Bronco.
That's his mask. Don't.
I see.
He's a kindred. He walked in talking about sires and used terms like jihad and the Book
I
of
don't know
Nod.
if he knows what that is.
He probably does not. He's relatively newly embraced.
Is the Camarilla part of the jihad?
No.
We have a young one.
I mean, yeah, I've been around. I wouldn't know if I'd call myself young.
No. Well, it looks like you're well. I don't understand Diedrich's worry.
What do you mean?
He was in a bit of a panic when we ran into each other in Syria.
Wait, when was that?
A month ago. And I do have to apologize.
Told you he wasn't a ghost, and he wouldn't listen to me.
Is this guy a jihad?
A ghost.
They think that Diedrich's a ghost. We were fighting about it the other day, or today, a few days ago.
She's been seeing her sire, although we are unable to see him.
It's like a disembodied apparition.
I'm assuming
Like a ghost, but he's not a ghost.
that Diedrich's been contacting you through the web.
So this is a Malkavian issue.
Issue?
Well, I wouldn't call the gift an issue.
What do you mean issue?
Ghosts have webs?
Not a ghost. He's a kindred.
This is a little above wraiths, I would say. So,
I don't. Well, table it.
Race?
yes, young kindred. There are many things that go bump in the night. We are not the apex predator.
Wait, race can kill us too?
Well, if they're powerful enough, yes. Depends how long they reside in the Shadowlands, but that is a subject for later. We can go over the philosophy of different
The jihad is saying there's race.
Stop calling
So,
him that.
you said you ran Diedrich and he was concerned.
Ah, yes, I believe he's word of a Ludwig. Ludwig von Kaiser and Karl von Kaiser is distant relatives of
He said they were
Diedrich.
cousins.
Yes. I remember back that one of my fondest memories was trying to rescue the two twins in Munich with your dear Felix. Though I believe he's passed before he got to met you, so I apologize. Did Diedrich never tell you?
Well, too much going on right now. Hold on.
You're related to von Kaiser, then. So your sire is, in fact, related to Ludwig von Kaiser.
That's your Uncle Sire.
My uncle's side.
Well, they were, before the on-life, they were related. But Miss Alcott here
like
has no relation. Yes, biologically.
Oh. They were like cousins or
Cousin
second
cousins.
or
Yes.
Huh.
Felix did his best to rescue the twins, but unfortunately, Diedrich was the only one that we could rescue.
I feel like I'm dreaming. There's so much information.
What were you rescuing them from?
Well, the Sabbat had organized a research facility, you could say, in Munich. They are a nasty bunch. You could say they fit in the antagonist role.
I walk outside.
I believe I insulted him.
He takes this issue really personally. That's been a problem for him for what he said 80 years or something like that. Long time they've been, or he.
So
Ludwig.
is Ludwig an issue right now?
Oh yeah. He actually just recently kidnapped Memphis's family and tried doing a good old hostage situation with them to get me to go in a van with him.
We trying to murderize him. Murderize him.
Meet final death is what you mean.
Yeah, we're looking for him.
Is there a blood hunt on Ludwig? I see. Well, I didn't think I was gonna do more than check up on you. But I do owe Felix a debt. If there's any assistance I can help with, lend is
We could, if you have any way of helping us try to find this Ludwig. It's really important to Alistair right now.
Didn't he just try to save the Ludwig?
That was many years ago.
When he was a kid, right? Is that what you're
yes.
saying? And him and his twin brother that Alistair.
Right.
Oh,
Don't you think he might be a little too close?
what do you mean by that playful motion?
Murderized him.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I think that's what he did. I saw it.
Our Alistair friend has a rather violent past with Ludwig.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's why Ludwig's like obsessed with him. I think that's why.
How does that make you feel?
Well, I have no sentimental attachment to, I would say, von Kaiser. Or the only von Kaiser I have any debt to is the child of Felix. So, I guess I could help.
I mean, he's trying to kidnap me, so I suppose that would be a good debt to help me get rid of this guy.
When's the last time you spoke to Diedrich?
Was that tonight?
2 days ago. 2 nights
Car?
ago.
Was that
Last
tonight?
night.
Last night?
Last night, yeah. He's being a jerk in the car.
He was not being a jerk. You were being very rude.
No.
Yes.
Is there a study here? Does your sire have a collection of books?
Hey, you want to go check on Alistair real quick? See if he's doing alright?
Why?
He stormed off. I think he might be upset. You might want to make sure he's not ripping anyone apart in the street.
Oh, is he a boo-ha? Does he have a bit of a temper?
No, he's a very strange Ventrue.
Oh.
Very strange.
He's more of a Memphinite than anything else.
I don't believe I've ever heard of a Memphinite.
It's a new clan. It's coming out. It's gonna be.
It's not. It's
A
not.
new
Why don't you go see
plan?
what he's? Why don't you go see what he's up to out there? Make sure he's not killing anybody.
Well, I've been around, and I can't quite say I've heard of Memphanites. And this isn't the first time I've been in the Windy City. So, why don't you check up on your friend? Make sure he's not in trouble.
Murderizing people.
I feel like you guys are trying to cut me out of something.
I'm not. It's just, this is the thing I was saying earlier where Diedrich didn't want me to tell you or anyone else, so I can't. It's gotta be a private conversation. I don't want to get in trouble
You know what?
again.
Alistair did the same thing. This is happening all over again.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go outside and look for Alistair.
I mean, I want to tell him. He told me not to. I can't tell him.
It's perfectly fine. Your sire is a very secretive one. So did he ever tell you of Felix?
He mentioned him. Didn't really talk.
Did he
much
mention the
about
fire?
him. What fire?
Let's go to that study.
All right. I'll lead him down.
As he heads down the stairs. Oh, my, it's rather dark down here. See his red eyes illuminate.
Let me find the switch, and I'll fidget around till I flip the switch.
He helps you and he flips it open.
There it is.
Ah,
So yeah, I kind of been just playing around down here a little bit. I haven't really delved too much into it.
my word. That boy went and gathered all of Felix's books.
Are these what? These are what?
Your grandsires. This is quite a collection from helping me find, well, narrowing down a location of a particular book.
What book was that?
Well, since I am amongst friends, Book of the Grave War.
Book of the Grave.
Though, let's focus on helping you with your situation.
Book of the Grave. All right.
So, let's talk about Felix.
Oh, first, and I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out the book.
Ah,
And I'm gonna hand it to him. That's what I've been skimming through.
I gave this to your grandsire before we departed for the last time. Believe it or not, I knew of you before you were even embraced.
How's that work?
The night before we departed, Felix had a premonition that his child, Diedrich, would have the most beautiful child there would ever be. A very gifted one. That's why when I heard about the fire from Diedrich, I was rather heartbroken. Supposedly Felix went back to Toronto to visit Diedrich and Haven. Diedrich informed me that after speaking with his sire, there were signs of corruption. See, Marilyn, we were investigating Capula, a demon that we suspect has infested the network. And according to Diedrich, Felix was far too gone. Felix wanted you. And Diedrich had to do what was best for you and for Felix.
Did Diedrich set it on fire?
Unfortunately.
And when I came back and he was gone,
Diedrich thought the best course of action to protect you was to remove you from his own life. So he left and joined the Knights of the Moon. He heeded their call and, well, was knighted underneath Jonathan, who I believe was the Malkavian being escorted by him. wish I wasn't the one to have to tell you this, but it is important information.
I appreciate someone telling me. This whole time I just had no idea, so it's been a while.
Well, if it is true, Felix, or supposedly this Capula, wanted you for a reason.
Listen, about Capula, so when I've been getting into the zone, you know, there's been this voice, it's like a really deep, dark voice. It's been talking about heralds and devouring Diedrich was the last thing he told me, and I had kind of an inkling that it might be the Capula, but I don't.
That's not good.
I don't know if you know what he sounds like.
Unfortunately, no. I do not possess the gift that your clan has. Though, there may be a solution to your Von Kaiser and, well, Von Kaiser issue. We could find the bad one and the good one at the same time. Tell me, young one, do you possess dementation?
I do.
Those kindred upstairs, are they your coterie? Do you think they'll be willing to lend you help with this ordeal?
I mean, given the circumstances, they've all been kind of pulled into it, except for Erwin. I don't think Erwin really would care too much.
Who is Urwin?
He's another member of my coterie. He's at the Chantry right now. He got pretty messed up, so he went back to
A Chantry?
the Chantry. Yeah, he's a Tremere. He's pretty much the only one that doesn't really have much stake in this right now, I don't think.
He may actually become in handy. I know a little bit about thermagy and blood sorcery. Though, there's a ritual that comes to mind. Fortunately, the hard-headed Diedrich did keep some of his sire's work. If it's here, your coterie might be able to help. Though, it may be a dangerous one.
What does it entail?
You've been in the web, haven't you?
I have.
Able to walk around, interact with things?
Yes.
What if I would say they could come with you?
My coterie?
Yes.
I don't know if they'd want to come. I don't know if they can handle coming with me.
Indeed, it would be rather dangerous. Though, possibility.
I mean, do you think that'd be a good idea?
Oh, it's definitely a dangerous idea, not a good idea.
I mean,
but
it's been getting really dark as of late in there.
Indeed, and that's where the Knights of the Moon came in. Did Diedrich ever tell you about the Knights of the Moon?
Only recently.
What did he say?
He mentioned that he was part of it, and that he was working on protecting the web, basically, from this dark entity. He never said what the dark entity was to me.
And how do you think that he fends off this darkness?
I don't think he's fending it off right now.
A knight has a blade.
Yep, there it is. Yep, he said that.
And you've read my book.
Parts, not all of it.
So you've read about the Sword of Dragon, hopefully?
Yes.
Never seen it in person. Though, does sound like an impressive blade. It's supposed to be adorned with jewels. A silver blade lines on it.
Wait, does it, like, siphon memories off of you or make you forget things?
I'm getting to that. See, this sword was forged for the family of Dracula. It's sword forged for, well, fighting off Capula. This sword said to be lost. The Knights of the Moon, when they were formed from the old Ordo from Clan Malkavian, seeked out any help with this ordeal of, well, this infestation. They were able to find some, I won't say schematics, but some inkling on how the full sword was forged originally. See, the sword of Dracula could vanquish a foe, siphon all the blood, and store it into a jewel. They met unknowns to me, a forger who could craft the blade to fend off this demonic force. If you're asking me, I believe there were some changelings involved in this.
Changelings?
Are you familiar?
I've read about them.
Oh, there's all sorts of things in the darkness. Guru, wraiths, changelings, nasty little creatures. But they mostly barter and memories.
Okay.
Instead of vitae, or blood, I believe their weaponry works off of memories. And seeing that the target was in the cerebral, or the mind, I believe this is what was required to vanquish Kablu from there.
Alright. So what would happen if Capulu got this sword, maybe? Or if it fell into the wrong hands?
Well, the sword of Dracula's been long gone. It's supposedly shattered or lost, stolen. Who knows? I haven't found it yet, that's for sure.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because Diedrich had mentioned a sword he was using that was basically siphoning his memories to use it.
And that's why Jonathan was quite a mess when I met him. I don't know too much of how it was forged, but you wouldn't happen to have something you carry around sentimental that Deidre gave you?
I do, but why? You're gonna break it?
Oh no. What is it?
I'll reach into my bag. This is Mallory.
Ah.
And also James. The
James.
doll itself is a doll, is Mallory, but there's a James also inside the doll. He's a very sassy individual.
Please, explain.
A spirit named James.
Oh. My.
So I
That's
mean,
even better.
Is better.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I need some time.
All right.
Why don't you leave Mallory here with me? I promise not to break Mallory or James.
All right, because he's already pretty upset with me and Diedrich, so I don't want to make him any more upset. So I'll just sit her down here.
And why don't you speak this over with your coterie? All right. As Marilyn, you go to fetch your coterie?
Yep,
All right.
most of them.
Most of them.
Erwin, you find yourself in the chantry. Is there anything particular you would like to do?
Well, first limp to my room. I'm gonna go straight for that a bottle of elder blood that I got from Alistair, and I'm going to drink some.
Okay. So, what hunger are you at right now?
I'm at 3.
Okay. How much are you drinking?
I'll drink a quarter of it.
Just a quarter?
Half.
Chug that whole thing,
You're gonna
man.
drink half?
Okay,
That
enough.
does look like the right
Hold on.
answer.
Half or enough to get rid of 2 hunger. How much would that be?
All of it.
All of it? Oh shoot. Would there be any? Can there be any left over for experimenting?
And leave maybe just a dab.
Okay. Dab. All right. Well, I'll do that then.
Alright. Slate 2 hunger. Okay.
Well, my nerves are kind of shot from that fight that did not go very well for me. I think I'd like to relax a little bit and try to finish the my bloodstones.
Okay.
So for the next hour, I will chant over them for the last time, and then I'm going to roll intelligence and blood sorcery.
Okay.
Just need one. Just need one success. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 2 successes out of the 8 I rolled.
Poor bastard.
Unfortunately, with what happened tonight, you're still kind of distraught, so you really don't get anywhere on it.
On the blood sorcery?
Oh, blood sorcery? Oh, yeah, you're fine. You just need 1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for the bloodstones. I'm not doing any research right now.
Okay.
Whew. It scared me for a minute there. So that takes an hour.
Okay. As you chant over the bowl, the blood goes transparent, and you proceed with your ritual. This is when we're going to pan over to our Torador and Ventru. Before Miss Alcott makes her presence known, we are going to have their scene.
Just let me know when I'm in, Coach.
Ooh.
Are you right outside the building?
Yes, I would have walked outside. Not too far.
I'm gonna run up to Alistair. Hey, Alistair, you okay? You kinda left a little. You looked a little distraught.
I'll be fine. I just need a moment to think, clear my head.
Gotcha.
Man in there seems to know an awful lot about Maryland.
Yeah, I get a weird feeling about him.
How so?
I don't know. It's just... seems a little convenient that he's coming out of nowhere with all this information about all these connections that happen to be with all of us. What kind of individual would do that? What kind of individual is just gonna...
He seems relatively astute and well educated.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis, you are not.
Not what?
Well educated.
I went to Juilliard.
You're not well educated in. I'm gonna look around. We relatively. You're not educated in kindred affairs.
That man's a terrorist.
What?
He said he was part of the jihad.
No! That's completely different meaning.
Oh,
This is why you need to keep your mouth shut. Unless you know what you're talking about, because you're gonna make a complete ass out of yourself. Like that. That makes you sound extremely ignorant.
to whom?
Just All right, Memphis.
Hey,
I'm not calling you Johnny Bronco, by the way. What the fuck was that in there? Why'd you tell him your name was Johnny Bronco?
because I need you guys to get in the habit of calling me, because I don't want you to accidentally slip up and say Memphis. Camera out of nowhere takes a picture of me. I'm back from the dead. It's your fault. I get torped, and you're not going to be there to protect me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute.
What?
Backtrack.
Right?
What was that last part about me not being there to protect you?
Be able to protect me, because, I mean, at that point, they're probably going to get someone who's as fast as me, and I'm a little bit faster than you, so, through the power of deduction.
I feel like you may be still a little upset about the fact that I was there when you were torped.
What? No.
Is this true? Are you upset?
A little upset.
Alright. Well, so we're going to play this scenario out, Memphis. I want you to explain to me. You are now Alistair Grayson. I am now Memphis Piper.
Got you.
This is a little experiment we're conducting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking to Kevin.
Right.
Kevin tells myself that I'm about ready to be put into torpor.
Mm-hmm.
And then apprehended by 2 other kindred.
Right.
What do you do now, Alistair?
What do I do? Easy, this is what I do. I pull out my bazookas from my back pocket, and then I shoot out all the lights. At that point, in the commotion, I know that you, as Memphis Piper, as quick-thinking genius as you are, boom, you make the escape.
Why did you... Wait, you're not... Why'd you use that plural... Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, bazooka...
Yeah.
Is a... that's an explosive. Firing that would probably not only set the building on fire, would probably also, kill everyone in the room.
Just the guns you have. You just boom, boom.
Alright, why'd you call them bazookas?
That's the kind of gun they were.
What do you know about guns?
Apparently not as much as I assumed.
Alright, wait. Memphis, my point is, there was nothing I could have done there politically that would have ended better. Do you understand?
Well, then you
that?
shouldn't have promised me that nothing will happen to me.
I was gonna make sure you didn't meet final death. Torpor is not final death. Alright?
But,
do you feel weaker? Do you feel somehow withheld from your normal abilities or capability of thinking? Take that back. You are blood bonded. Alright, no.
You keep using that word like it's a bad thing. Blood bondage is just...
So I think I might smack Portia in the face.
Why?
Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just...
Whoa, hey.
Remove Portia from the picture.
Can you give me a resolving opposure roll? Definitely can set the 4.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Is this an Alistair roll?
Four.
That comment kind of ticked you off.
Alistair, you are a friend. So I'm gonna fight the instinct in me.
No. She's absolutely worthless. There's nothing that she could do to help us in any situation, so...
Bro! She's a perfect angel goddess that came down to this earth. And you should respect her.
No, I think I'm going to end her. That's clearly the best.
Give me another resolving opposure. Definitely set the 5.
I don't think I'm gonna get this. Hey, I got it. 5 exact.
Clenching your teeth. Talking about your love there. But, Alistair is your best friend.
What do you think about that? Do you want to come with me? What are the last words you want her to hear before I...
You are strong. But our love is stronger.
Your love with Portia or your love of...
I mean our passion.
Oh,
I don't love her. You love her.
What?
What?
Alright.
All right.
So you don't.
Why don't we? Let's focus, Alistair. Let's focus. Let's table this.
Right. Clearly she's blood bonded you, so I'm gonna go take care of the problem.
No, our blood bondage is my business.
Oh, so you have been drinking her blood then?
Huh? Yeah.
And that's when you hear the bell chime of the door and it opens. You see Marilyn step through.
Am I interrupting one of your kinky talks?
I was just getting Memphis to admit that he is blood bonded to Portia and that it is a serious problem.
Oh,
How is it a problem?
I don't know if you ever get that through to him.
You said, "Do I feel stronger?" I feel way stronger.
How much
Hey,
stronger?
maybe we should table it. Because I got a proposition for you two, if you're interested. Because I assume you're both pretty invested in this whole Von Kaiser thing.
Yes.
Yes, I actually was going to inform you that I'm going to go and take my jar of dirt and go track Von Kaiser down myself.
Wait, with me.
No, I don't want any of you. If Erwin wasn't there tonight, Von Kaiser would be dead.
Well, don't you want to hear what I was going to say?
You're right, Marilyn. We've gotten ourselves into deeper trouble because we're not listening to you. Go ahead.
Well, I want to start off with apologizing. I sincerely didn't know that Diedrich and Von Kaiser were...
It's fine. It's a common German name.
Yeah. So, Beck and I were talking in my secret room. And the room with the secret I'm not supposed to talk about. About the book. Oh, no, fuck. Alright, just forget
There's
you heard
a
that.
book?
No, just forget you heard that. God.
Is this a book about the secret room?
No.
So there's a book in the
No,
secret
just forget
room.
you heard that one. I'm not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to say.
Just, Marilyn, continue, please.
So Beckett says that I can take my coterie with me into the network. So you know when I get really quiet and when I come back, you guys are asking me if I'm okay. I guess I look weird or something. Is that what that is? Am I doing something
Well,
weird?
there's moments where you just stop talking and you stare off into nothing.
But then there's also moments where you just act like a little baby.
Hey.
So I don't even. You talk to ghosts. You
I
talk
don't
to.
act like a baby.
What?
Why would you say that?
No, you don't act like a baby at all. Memphis is just being a little upset because of the things I said about Portia, right?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you.
I'm confused.
I don't act like a baby.
You do not act like a baby. No.
Just because I have a bunny and a doll that I carry around does not make me a baby.
What network are we talking about?
The network.
Facebook?
The only network. You tell me.
Twitter.
No, the social
No,
network.
Kaido told me about this Twitter.
It is kind of a social network, only
Boom. In your face.
you don't know if it's from the past or the present or the future, and there's like a bunch
No.
of stuff coming at you. You have no idea what it means.
Wait,
Are you guys
wait,
interested
wait.
in going to that?
Wait. Are you talking about
Yes.
Malkavian?
Yeah,
build-
I said the network.
We can
didn't
talk
I?
to ghosts. Yes, we want to go.
You have so many names for it. I've heard Cobweb,
Cobweb,
I've heard Network, I've heard
Malkavian.
I've heard someone say Malkavian time.
Malkavian time. You know, it doesn't matter. The point is the special place.
All right.
It's been a little bit scary as of late. I won't lie to you guys.
I thought only your clan could traverse it.
I
we
thought so
can't.
too, but Becca is telling me I can take you guys with me.
Let's go.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I can't guarantee you guys are gonna be the same way coming out as you were going in.
Hey, we can catch Von Kaiser.
Does this involve Von Kaiser then?
Well, I told him that I need help, and he said you guys can help me
Boom.
by coming with. He didn't really explain exactly what the point is, but I thought I'd just ask you guys to be interested in general.
I'll do it.
Again, it's very scary.
We'll do it. Should we get the doc?
I don't know if you remember how he looked before we came here. He's not doing very well.
He spit in a dog's mouth. I want him coming with.
He was
All right.
He's being real
He was
weird.
tore up badly. His body's gonna need time to recuperate. He doesn't possess any sort of supernatural defense.
All right, fine. We can leave the doc out. I feel like this is an episode of the Magic School Bus.
What is
That sounds amazing. I never
Is
heard of
the-
that one.
Yeah.
Is that a drug? What is that?
An episode, so it's a show.
It's a TV show. It's on PBS.
Is it a cartoon?
It is.
PBS.
I love
Alright,
cartoons.
I understand that.
Yeah. You have a firm grasp. Just with that. Let's do this.
Just PBS. I am aware of that.
What was that? What's PBS mean then?
Public broadcasting station.
Boom.
All right. Well, then we're all we're all good. We're all on the same page here.
I am willing to help you with this to take care
What
of
was her
Von
name?
Kaiser.
Miss Rizzo? Yes, Miss Rizzo, we're ready.
I don't.
My name's Marilyn. Is he all right?
I don't know.
Are you all right?
I
Yeah.
think this might be the effects of
Is
the.
it the blood bond doing it to you?
I don't think so.
Frying your brain? If your brain's starting to get fried, you definitely can't make it through this trip.
No. I am at peak performance.
I'm gonna head inside.
Oh, no, he's going. All right, come on.
All right, let's go.
And I'm gonna stand at the top of the steps, and I'm gonna look down. Are the lights still on?
Yeah.
So what do we do? We sit
hey,
down?
yeah, no, you can just do whatever. Just don't go down there. Hey, Beckett.
Oh, yes.
They said they are interested in helping.
Fantastic. Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't want them to go down there.
Oh, it's fine.
It's not fine.
Is this a secret room?
It's not fine.
I'm
Come
assuming
on,
it's the secret
don't go
room.
down there. Please don't go down there.
Well,
Is the book down
I
there?
can't quite move my work, and they need to be down here.
Oh God.
Marilyn,
Why
won't tell.
didn't you tell me we had to do it down there?
We won't tell Dadrick.
Well,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
What was that?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
No. No, you won't.
Why?
Well, if Diedrich will be upset bringing your colleagues down into the study.
I just don't want people going through his stuff. I don't think he wants people going through his stuff.
I won't touch anything. I just want to take care of Von Kaiser. If this is gonna help me do it, I'm willing to dive into hell.
All right, just don't touch anything. Don't look at anything. Keep your eyes closed the whole time. I think we can do this.
Okay.
Even going down the stairs, just be real careful.
All right, totally.
All right,
After you, Marilyn.
all right. I head down.
I look at. I'm just gonna follow her with my eyes open.
Close your eyes.
We are burning moonlight. Let's get a move on.
They're coming with their eyes closed. It's all right. I turn around to look at them. Are their eyes closed?
My eyes are not closed.
I'm squinting, so it looks
You
like my eyes are
told me. You
closed
said-
behind my sunglasses.
Close your eyes right now.
I was gonna close my eyes
I'm
once I get to
getting rather tired down
bottom of
here.
this.
I don't know about you all.
Fine.
Yeah, let's
don't
go down.
Close your eyes, but if I get in trouble, it's your fault.
Awesome.
I accept the
Yeah.
responsibility.
I'll kick Dietrich's ass. I said that under my breath.
I heard that.
Making my way down.
As you make your way down, you come to a small, what looks to be a makeshift doorway that's been chiseled out of the wall. You see a bookcase slide to the side next to a desk. You see a light illuminating from inside. As you all make your way into the study, Alistair, Memphis, you see a plethora of books, an astronomical amount of books and oddities. You see huge tomes, it's almost comical how big these books are. Even bigger than the Gutenberg Bible in the DC Museum.
Stop gawking.
It's an impressive study.
These are big books.
Yes, it's rather impressive. As you look at Beckett, you see that he's pushed Diedrich's desk to the side, and on the ground you see blood smeared into sigils.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm preparing the ritual.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is how we get in there.
I don't know.
Well, you said you had a Tremere with you.
Not with us. He's not here, but
See, that's what I'm kind of running into a roadblock right now. I would use his help to perform this.
Do we need him?
I unfortunately do not know that much about blood sorcery or thaumaturgy. I've only dabbled here or there.
Don't worry, I can keep the dock safe.
No, you're
Or
in
maybe
this.
Alistair, maybe you not stay
You
here.
stay here. I will go get
So,
Dr. Ruth.
how was some explanation first? This ritual won't be ready till tomorrow night. And it's getting rather late. Early. Sorry. And, well, it won't be a physical transition. It'll be rather mental tasking, if I would say so.
Okay.
So physically, you'll be fine.
Right?
But there is a slight chance, about this much, that you might not, come out all right up here.
Is there anything we can do tonight to prepare for that? Like a drink?
Well, eat well before you come back. Free up most of your night. It's going to be a rather tedious one. It may take a couple attempts. I've never done this before. This has only been theorized by your grandsire, Marilyn.
So this has never actually been accomplished then.
Now it's like Back to the Future.
Not quite. But somewhat.
Yeah.
So, I will need your Tremere friend. Make sure you have full bellies of vitae, and going into this, we'll be exhausting ourselves. I will be on the outside, making sure that no one succumbs to any corruption.
What?
I told you guys it was gonna be scary.
But if we are able to accomplish this, we should be able to find Ludwig von Kaiser and Diedrich von Kaiser.
Then we have to do it. Ludwig is in a rather dangerous position himself. We encountered his haven, and if you are aware, he is a Zamitzi.
Ah, this is easy. I see.
He is no longer in possession of his homeland soil.
What of Carl?
Carl met final death in Ireland.
Ah,
Yeah, she told him.
I was the one to destroy him. However, after his death, there was strange rumors that myself and my previous coterie would hear that Ludwig found some way to meld his brother's mind and his together.
What?
Personally thought maybe that it was just Ludwig losing his grip on reality. But, however, there are moments when speaking with Ludwig, his demeanor changes rapidly, his body gestures, something's not right with him.
it's starting to make more sense. It appears Capula has corrupted more than just the Zamitzi's homeland. But Felix and I, with our studies of this corruption, interviewed some Malkavians. There was one by the name of Anatoly, I believe his name was, a few years back, so forgive me. He went on rambling that he was a herald of Capula. We started putting dots together, and we only assume and theorize that this is the corruption. With interviewing the Vlad Dracul, or Vlad Tepish you would know him as, he's a rather famous Zamitzi that resides in Transylvania, has been dealing with Capula. It appears that this demon, only theorize he's part of the worm, but has infiltrated 2 clans. And with how ambitious he's been lately, I don't think he'll stop there.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure Ventru's next.
Excuse me?
Ventru's next, pretty sure. He was saying that he got eyes from. He was listening to the clans when he got them from. He was hoping the Ventru would give him a crown. He said.
Wait, what? What groups is he in?
Well, so far that we know is Zunizi and the Malkavian clan.
What if he's in the web?
Yeah.
That's where
That's,
we
All right.
he is.
How do we murderize Kapula?
You keep saying that word, but I don't believe you understand what that means.
Because it's not a word. That's not even English.
Just let him do his thing. He's getting himself
It's
hyped
called
up.
word crafting.
So we are in agreement that we are going to attempt this ritual?
I believe so.
If this will get me closer to Von Kaiser, then yes.
Well, what about Diedrich?
I have some words for Diedrich.
No, you don't. But you can think about saying them to him when we rescue him.
All right.
Can you give me an intelligence and composure, please?
Oof. 3.
You need to see Portia. You gotta go right now. You are in a panic.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm really excited about this ritual, but I gotta go. I just realized I haven't checked in with. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
With who?
I grab him.
Hey, no, I gotta go.
Is it about Portia again?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring both my arms around him.
I'm sorry, who?
Hey,
He got, it's all out on the table. Let's just go with it. He
No,
got
I
blood
mean-
bonded by Portia, an individual named Portia. in
don't
the
tell
city.
him about my personal life.
He needs everyone.
I need to go. I just need to go,
I'm doing a strength and athletics.
and I'm gonna try to break out.
So he's been having these little bursts.
Okay. Go ahead and give me strength and brawl and.
Oh,
dex
okay.
and-
Strength and
dex
brawl.
athletics.
Perfect. I'll take that over the other one.
Portia.
Mm-hmm.
Name's familiar.
1.
5.
Well, I don't know how long she's been in the city. You said you've been here before, right?
I'm at 7.
Rather fuzzy. 7?
Yes, 7.
No,
Do it. No.
I got 1.
Okay. So he's got you pretty good.
Look,
Well, are you certain he's blood bonded?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I saw it.
Portia!
See, I saw this was gonna happen before it happened,
He has it.
and he didn't listen to me. He never listens to me. None of them do.
Guys, all right. Hey, maybe we.
You're gonna have to fight this.
No, we
Memphis.
just need to talk it out. Let's
Need to
just
fight
talk it
this.
out. What do we call Portia? She comes over, explains herself.
Well, if this is what I think it is,
This is completely fine.
It's not fine.
This is none of your business, and I'm
careful.
completely fine.
Careful.
I'm completely fine. I just need to see Portia. For old time's sake.
I'm not letting go, Memphis. You need to work. You need to let this work
Why?
through the system.
Why? I just want to see her.
It's like a bad drug.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and
I-
text her. Hey Siri, call Portia.
Break it. Break his phone.
if
No.
I'm correct, I believe you're Camarilla, correct?
Portia.
I'm gonna go. Someone grab his phone!
No, don't grab the phone.
Someone grab the damn phone!
Well, I don't want to get involved with your affairs.
Beckett, please grab his phone!
Don't grab the phone,
I
Beckett.
grab his phone.
All right,
Let me
thank
roll.
you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
fight
yeah,
it.
roll.
So
grab it?
Dex and brawl, either Dex and brawl or strength and brawl, or Dex and athletics or strength and athletics.
He's restrained too. Is he get a negative for that?
Yeah, he's gonna get a negative. Give me Dex and athletics.
1.
-2.
Two.
So he's flailing.
I have his arms like bear hugged. Like there's no way he could do anything
Yeah,
with his
I'm fast.
hands.
I'm using celerity of my hands.
Well, if you insist, I can try.
No, you're okay. You don't need to. Beckett, come on. Don't be that guy.
See, go ahead and give me a roll.
Go ahead, give him a roll. There's no hope, but go for it.
Dude, I'm gonna destroy Beckett. Watch this. Here we go. Boom.
Full power.
4.
Yeah, no. See Beckett's hands extend from his sides, and you see black claws as he goes to grab the phone
What the frick?
and gently pulls it away.
All right.
Oh, hey, he kind of has the same thing going on as you, Alistair.
I never understood these devices. Why are you so attached?
Siri, call Portia. It's an emergency.
Turn the phone
Don't
off.
turn the phone off.
Turn the phone off.
Sides,
No.
it turns off.
Alistair.
But remind me, correct, Camarilla?
Camry. Yeah.
Well, didn't they ban these?
Yeah, you just.
well, you know,
Well, you know what? Just forget
just-
you
You
didn't.
know what?
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to use this, but I'm going to have to. I'm sorry for this, Alistair. I'm truly sorry. Memphis Macho Breakout!
Do I just need to do
You
another?
can do another
Okay.
contested roll.
He did apologize.
3.
I'm at 6.
You just gotta learn to ignore him. He's special.
Portia, please.
Well, it is getting rather early. I don't imagine we would all stay here tonight.
Oh, well, you know, I got a couple spare rooms, but they're a little dusty.
I'm afraid he would run out into the sunlight.
That's what I'm worried as well.
I mean, we can lock him in here. I
Well,
don't-
there's
I know
only
can't
one
lock
way
him
we
here.
can actually prevent him from hurting himself.
Who's his sire?
Oh,
He doesn't
well,
have
his
a sire.
adopted sire is Annabelle.
She's the primogen of the Chicago.
I'm sure he knows.
Yeah, we should call Annabelle.
Well,
Let's call Annabelle. Annabelle probably worried sick about me. You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get in trouble, right, Alistair? You just want to...
He's fiending real bad right now.
No, I just would like to see...
Actually, no, now I think about it, Alistair, why don't you just blood bond him? Can't you, like, go over it?
so how about we don't do that?
No, we're not going to do that.
Because
Yeah, let's not do that.
how
I'm
about
just
we
putting out
let the
ideas.
young kindred go?
Yeah,
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Beckett's on point.
I'm assuming it's his sire summoning him.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
It's not.
It might be.
Portia is not his sire.
Oh. You see Beckett kind of get this glazed look over his eyes. Why does that name seem familiar?
Can I do an insight check on this?
Sure.
I'm also going to go through describing Portia. I'll tell you about her. She's an angel with...
What's going to be the roll for that?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and dominate. I'll set that up to 5.
Well, I can't remember. Was she half black? Was she mixed?
No.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly 5.
You look at him, and there could be signs of dominate used on him in the past. Possibly. Something residual.
As I'm holding Memphis in my arms as he's describing what Portia looks like, is there any way I know to combat that, or...
Portia. There was someone from the Chantry that wanted me to investigate a Portia.
Beckett, I do not mean to be rude or assume things, but you're showing signs of maybe residual domination. You seem to have a blank in memory that doesn't correlate with someone of your thought pattern.
I must dwell on this. Though,
Do you want to meet her? I can take... You give me right there. I'll let you meet her, man. Like, it's pretty cool. I mean, like...
I think maybe you should take him back to
Portia.
Market.
Portia. She said Portia.
I assume you have some sort of like kink dungeon you can lock him in.
I don't have a kink dungeon. Why do you? Okay.
You should invite Portia over to the King Dungeon. Yeah, I'll stay in the King Dungeon with Portia.
Anyway, yeah, Becky, I know it's starting to get early, so we should wrap this up.
See him take the phone, unbutton your top button, slide it in, button it,
Gotcha.
close. Well, what are you doing?
He's trying to turn his phone on with his tongue. Beckett, that should show you how bad he has this.
You have it bad.
Why don't we decide where we are going?
Well, I think Alistair's gonna take Memphis here, and then I have a spare room if you need it.
If you don't mind, I would actually like to wake up tomorrow night and hit the books. I would stay down here.
Oh, all right. Do you need anything? I can see if Francis can get you something.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Is there any place that we can lock Memphis in?
I have a spare room, but I mean, I don't know how well it's gonna hold him down. It's just
No, you know what?
freaking
I'm
old
actually
door.
getting kind of tired. I'll probably just go to bed.
No, you're not. You're gonna run and see
I'm
Portia.
not gonna see. What do you think she?
If I could make a suggestion,
Yes, Beckett.
I would really let him go. He will chew through his arm if it's that bad.
Or you can blood bond him.
No, I'm not gonna
Right
blood
over
bond
it.
him. You're lucky that I'm.
My arm's not looking that like I can get through my arm. It grows back, right?
Oh boy.
All right. Okay, we're not playing this anymore. Do not make me regret this, Memphis.
He's gonna make you regret this.
I gotta make you regret this. I got this. You're doing the good thing.
If you were still my child, I would torp you right now. I'm gonna let you
Oh
go.
God, thank you. I'm gonna.
He books it.
Boom.
Well, that was a rather interesting introduction. And what clan does he belong to?
Torador.
Ah, makes sense now. And especially since you said Annabelle was his sire, adopted sire.
All right, Alistair, you want to stay here then?
I'm going to return to the bistro and make sure that Kaido has the jar secure and safe, as well as see if Erwin's still bleeding all over my my couch.
We took Erwin back to the chantry.
Did we?
Yeah.
Erwin's in the chantry.
That's right, because he doesn't have a car and doesn't know how to drive. All right.
That's, yep. Can't drive side of the table.
Then I'm going to go make sure that the dirt is safe, secure, and also check in on Ramsey.
All right, you better get to going then.
You have a good night, Miss Alcott.
I'll try.
Beckett, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure. I will see you tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night it is. Turn around and leave.
All right, you sure you don't need anything?
I'll be fine. You see him take off his jacket. As he undons his jacket, you notice 2 leather bracers on him as he sits down at the table and flips open a book.
All right. You want me to close? I'll go ahead and close this. I'm going to slowly close the book door,
Good night.
and I'm going to head to bed.
So, you head to the black market.
Correct.
Memphis, you find the nearest Uber and book it to the Succubus Club.
Is that where she's at?
That's where you're getting that feeling from.
Yes. I'm gonna text her on my way, babe.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, God.
You ride to the Succubus Club, where the party started to die down. Bouncer's starting to close up. You push back past him, break your way through the club, run across the dance floor, disregarding all of the club goers. You make your way downstairs, towards the back of the Succubus Club, past all the debris, 2x4s, and make your way to the room that you found Sierra in. You open up the door, and you see Portia. In her leather jacket, metal studs, appears to be nothing underneath the jacket, leather pants, high heel boots, with her legs crossed, sitting on top of a stool.
Oh, am I glad to see you. How are you doing? It's been too long.
Okay, give me another intelligence composure.
It is a critical success. 7.
Neil,
Okay.
you begin to feel yourself pulled to the ground and you drop to one knee. She comes over, takes her heel and shoves it in your mouth. Now I want you to shut up for one damn second. Where do you think you get off running away and making a fool of me? Okay. Lick my boot. Go ahead and give me another roll.
I mean, it's already in your mouth, so you already gotta do it.
As a 3?
Okay. She takes her heel out of your mouth, puts it on the ground, and you begin lapping at her boot.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. What else you want me to lick? I had it all day.
What am I going to do with you? You're one of my most dysfunctional toys I have.
It's called the Winter King.
Where were you?
Huh?
Where were you?
Something happened with my parents. I had to go rescue them with my coterie. And, we're getting ready to go into the network. Why?
Come again.
All right. Like over there, or...
No, you idiot. What did you just say?
My family got kidnapped. We had to rescue them, and tomorrow we're going to the network.
The network. Explain.
I wish I could. I don't really understand. I think we're talking to ghosts.
Who are you going to the network with?
My coterie. And, some weird guy.
What weird guy? What's his name?
I want to say Bronson.
Bronson. Are you sure?
Kinda.
Can you give me Dex and Athletics?
Yeah, no problem. Happily. Three?
She takes her hand and grabs you by the chin, squeezes your cheeks together, pulls you in close. She is uncannily strong as she grips you. She feels like Alistair grabbing you.
Babe, why are you being so mean?
She looks into your eyes.
Yeah.
I want you to remember everything that happened tonight and tell me.
Hard dominate.
God damn, we should have let him go. We don't want to rewind.
That's Sophia.
Oh, Sophia, where you at, girl?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence composure. Ugh, okay.
Can't even count it.
So, let's see. 7 again.
See her fangs pop, slamming against the wall, and bury you into the plaster. Tell me everything.
Do I tell her? Or
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so this is what happened. We went to a fun house, had skin on the wall. We got lost for a little bit. There was hands, there was a giant centipede. We killed that. From there, we found Von Kaiser. He had my parents. We killed all the Von Kaisers. And then we rescued my parents, made my parents forget again. Then, after that, I went to school. We went to school. I learned about you can eat people after a hunt. If you're on a hunt, there's different flavors of blood. What else did we learn? There was a lot we did that day. I got to ride on a Ducati. That was fun. We saw a building blow up. Von Kaiser got away again. He did that. From there, we went back to the bistro. We got the doc healed up, and then we went back to Maryland's. We went to Maryland's. I think you meant Maryland. So we went to Maryland's. From Maryland's, we met Beckett, and
She drops you. That little gangrel's back in town.
which one?
Go on.
Beckett said a bunch of stuff about Capula, Von Kaiser, Malkavians, Zemetzis, Maryland's sire uncle is Von Kaiser. So it's like a whole, it's a crazy how small a world we have. You know what I mean? And,
She comes over and starts kissing you on the lips.
okay, let's do this.
Unbuttoning your jacket, going down the side of your neck.
Oh my god.
She comes up to your earlobe. That's enough.
Alright, I'm ready to ride this roller coaster that is your emotional.
You
Amusement park.
did very good tonight, Memphis.
Yeah.
She bites into her wrist. It's time for your reward.
Fucking juicy juice. I'm gonna start drinking.
Okay. As you're drinking, she begins petting your head, running her hands through your hair. Beckett's back in the city, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How interesting. And we have a Zemetzi in Chicago.
Yeah, but we got his dirt.
This I can work with.
Wait a minute. Should I be telling you this?
Go ahead and give me another roll.
I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm rolling as good as I could possibly roll.
You gotta beat 7.
I did not. I got 5.
Alright. You're gonna forget everything tonight, and we're just gonna have a really good time at this. We're gonna stay up until the sun rises and work in that flesh of yours.
Yeah.
fade to black. As we go to Mr. Grayson. You arrive to the Black Market Bistro.
What time is it when I arrive?
It's pushing about almost 4.
4 in the morning?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to head inside. Place should be closed up. Everyone should have gone home by now. And I'm going to head upstairs, see if Kaido's there.
Okay. You go upstairs and you knock on the door. Oh, come in. Hear William's voice.
Open it up.
Oh. And you see William Ramsey and Kaido sitting there conversing with each other. You're back.
I am. Marilyn had another visitor tonight and some strange, very strange news. We might be doing something tomorrow night that I didn't think was actually possible. So.
What do you mean?
Well.
Oh, please, do tell. See William cross his legs.
Met a kindred with the name of Beckett. He is proposing that we do some sort of ritual to go into the web and
Say what? That's preposterous.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It sounds ridiculous, but according to this Beckett,
Beckett.
should
Beckett.
do you know him?
There was a kindred that went by that name. Camarilla do not like him. He's an independent. He's a bit of an explorer, if I remember correctly. He's an archaeologist, if that's correct.
Well, that makes a lot more sense. He had a strange sense. I'm assuming he's old. I could tell by his under attire. It looked like it was somewhere, 16th, maybe 17th century. He was dressed like a pirate for some reason. But I understand that certain kindred seem to attach themselves to attire of the past. I'm sorry. I digress.
You're right. You seem rather shooken up.
Yes, Marilyn is related, through blood. Well, Diedrich, her sire, is related through blood with Von Kaiser. She didn't know it. I would assume that she wouldn't know this, but...
I see. Well, at least you can relax that I took the dirt and, well, hid it. There's a terror technology building being developed. I, well, buried it in cement, if that was okay.
Good. That will definitely work. He can't get to it then, at least easily. He doesn't have enough time tonight. So we'll have to worry about tomorrow night. My understanding, though, I don't believe that they can... I don't think they have a supernatural link to it. However, I want to use it as bait. If this network thing turns out to be complete hogwash, then Von Kaiser and I will indeed have our last dance.
See William get up, brush himself off, and he walks over to a duffel bag. See him unzip it. He pulls out a rather long case. He flips it open. See him grab that sword he had back in Davenport. That long fencing sword with a long wooden shaft, an ivory tip, and very ornate hilt. So, if you are going after this Von Kaiser, I'm rather tired of, well, not doing anything. I will lend my help, and you see him on my sword.
Ramsey, this isn't. I appreciate the gesture, but it's not necessary.
Oh, well, he cost me a domain, and even though I didn't want to be there, he was part of the reason, and many other reasons, that I am no longer a prince. So...
That is an ugly stain that I am very well aware of does not disappear easily.
Well, if you want. And he puts it back. I'm here, at your disposal. I'm just waiting for my sire to come here and yell at me.
Do you have an estimation on when he will be here?
See him shrug. Oh, whenever he feels like it.
Alright. Ramsey will leave you to turn in for the morning. Kaido, if you
Yes, it's getting rather early. I'm getting tired.
Alright. We'll finish this discussion tomorrow morning then.
See Kaido get up, exit the room. Well, good night.
Good night, Ramsey.
Alright, you and Kaido leave. I'm assuming you leave together.
Yeah.
You head back towards your haven. Is there anything you want to do when you get back to your haven?
Well, I'm assuming that by the time we get back there, we're
It's cutting it really
cutting it close.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn in.
Okay. Everybody turns in for the night. And that is when we wake up the next night. Monday, I believe the 19th. And I need rouse checks.
Question. From our experience, did I lose any, or do I gain any, do I lose any hunger?
Oh yes, you.
I go back. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Eat.
I go up a hunger.
All right, rouse checks.
I'm
good.
I'm not good.
What? Why?
I'm hungry. I'm very hungry.
What hunger are you at?
I'm at 4.
Ooh, stay away from Alistair, everybody.
All right.
Was in the house with them?
How exactly does... We'll talk about it. I'll break it down.
What's that?
Aggravated damage healing.
Okay. So we'll start off with Archimere.
What day is it?
It's Monday, the 19th.
I have class. Very well. Well,
What would you like to do?
I will, well, when I wake up, I will, how much time do I have before I need to be at class at the school?
I believe we established that your class is at 10.
So, and what time is it now?
It's 8.
Okay. So then I will use about an hour to research something specific. The last time I researched, I found out specifically about the mark on Alistair's back that it Garu's blood dampens and hinders kindred blood and abilities. I would like to. Damn it. Yes. Come in. I'll put my research away.
See the door open. I see the well-tailored red suit, peppered beard, silver-tipped cane of Abraham enter into your doorway. So, how did last night go?
not so well. I'm not very experienced out in the field. Research is definitely my expertise. Kind of got into an altercation and it didn't go very well. I mean, I'm still here. I could say that at least.
Looks down at your leg.
Yeah, and I may have. I could probably consider saved one of my coterie. If I wasn't there, it probably would bit into them.
It wouldn't happen to involve a building being set on fire, now would it?
That may have been the outcome.
Well,
It wasn't me specifically.
he hands you a slip of paper. Make sure you're at this address within the hour with your coterie. The prince wants to see you.
Oh, okay. Within the hour. Alright. I will...
Don't worry about class tonight. I already called in for you.
Oh, alright. Well, thank you.
I think you're gonna need the night.
Okay. Very well. Then I will go find them right away. Thank you, Abraham. Rude of me. How are you?
He walks away.
Okay. I pack up my research and everything and head out. Okay. The place I would know to find anybody would be Alistair's, probably.
You're gonna head to Alistair's.
Yes.
You do know you have to be at the location within the hour.
With my coterie.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go get them.
Assumption probably they're gonna get the message.
Oh, okay. Though then I'll just head to that location. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, we're gonna pan over to Mr. Grayson. So you're awake in your haven.
Mm-hmm.
You're rather famished. You've had some long couple of nights lately, rather active nights. So it definitely explains why the beast is gnawing at your stomach.
I'm gonna wake, make my way, try to find Kaido.
Okay.
Get dressed, prepare myself. Do I find Kaido?
Yeah, you find him in his room. Almost the same scene every single time. Slides from the computer illuminating his glasses, typing away.
Alright. Look at my time.
As you check your watch, you do notice you have a message. PKJ wants to meet, gives you the address. Appears it's the same address where Memphis got torn.
Does it say anything else? Does it say just me or what?
Within the hour with your coterie.
Kaido, get ready. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna head down to my study. I'm going to drink the rest of the blood I have here.
Okay. So you go ahead and go up to just one hunger. I exhausted that. I'll make a note. Okay.
I'm then going to unlock my desk, grab a little small box. Looks like an old World War II ammunition box. Olive drab. Old faded markings on it. Gonna head upstairs with the tin. Turn back to Kaido's room.
Okay. come in.
Are you ready?
See him put his suit jacket on, fixes his glasses, put his hair back. Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. Before we go, told you I had a gift for you last night.
Oh, yeah. What is that ammunition or?
No, it's just a container.
Okay.
Well, you might want to sit down.
Okay. He sits down.
But open it up. Put my hand in. Start rummaging through. I must stop. Holding a old Polaroid photo. Walk over, set the photo on his desk. I believe that was the first one that I took.
He grabs it.
Do you recognize it? I know you don't remember it, but
Who's the kid?
it's you, Kaido. I believe that was 1992. That was your second birthday party. The one that your father was too busy to go to. Your mother ended up taking you there. A few of your other friends.
He starts to get this really confused look.
This one right here,
I don't understand.
I liked this one, personally. This is the one where, it's that soccer tournament that you were in the first grade.
Grabs. I don't understand what's going on.
This one is a little later, 7th grade. This is newspaper clipping from a science fair. You took first place. There was actually a few people that thought you belonged in college after that project. Another time your father decided just to not show up.
I don't. You see his eyes just racing for an answer, and he looks dumbstruck at what you're telling him.
And this is a recording from the night that the night you remember meeting me. And I hit play on the tape recorder.
Okay. As the tape begins to play, you can overhear in the room of that security footage of Kaido's men or friends talking about taking Kaido out after the job was done. See him drop the photos, the Polaroids, and news clippings in complete shock as the tape begins to stop playing.
These are all mementos, things that I kept over the years. I've known you for a lot longer than you think, Kaido.
Were you stalking? You dominated me. You clouded my memory. How?
A few times, yes.
I don't. Why?
I needed to make sure that you were going to be not just the kindred, but the man that I knew you were growing up to be. You see, your father, I actually knew him. Terra Technologies did quite a bit of mingling with a few of the Japanese corporations during the time, and I was very well aware of the embezzlement that he was doing. You see, The Yamaguchi clan is under, well, Dod King influence. I know you don't know what that means, and I will explain later on, but your father was a relatively disgusting human being, and I thought it was a complete waste of him not to appreciate your talents and to see you grow up to be a fine, brilliant young man. If at any point during our, well, my very long interview of you, I saw that this life wasn't going to benefit you, I would have left you alone. But you see, you didn't find the lead into Terra Technologies. I gave you the lead. And when I heard that your accomplices were going to kill you and take their cut, or your cut, I decided that was my moment to move in. Sorry that I kept this from you. And if you wish to leave at this moment, then I will release you. You can follow the call that I know that you are suffering. But if you are anything like I know your nature is, you're going to stick around.
See him get up. He straightens his jacket, his tie. We're gonna be late. Let's get going.
Shake my head, I get up. I head to the meeting with Kaido.
As you both get up and head towards the door, and he begins to exit before you, he mutters underneath his breath, "Thank you." Okay. Miss Alcott, you awaken in your oddity shot.
I'm gonna get up and get ready, and then I'm gonna head down and see if Beckett's up. I'll knock on the...
Ah, please, come in.
Hey, how'd you sleep?
Oh, well enough. As soon as I woke up, I hit the books.
So, did you find anything else of use, or...
Well, it's still early in the night. I do need quite some time to prepare for the ritual. Though I may go out and I've used quite a bit of blood so far, and hopefully you can fetch that mere friend of yours so we can complete this without me completely, well, draining dry. But I'm sure the great Windy City has a lot of, well, unknowing kind to feed upon.
Alright, well, I got a guy upstairs who helps me with the shop. Just please don't eat him.
Oh, you have help?
Yeah, I got him from Jonathan, actually.
Ah.
It was Jonathan's ghoul.
Ghoul?
So, he's been pretty helpful so far. So if you could not eat him and kill him.
I promise I won't eat your ghoul.
Alright, I appreciate that, thank you.
It's almost like eating a pet. You don't do that.
Oh, I guess I never looked at it that way.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, I'm sure you probably have some errands to run tonight before we get started.
I do, I just wanted to make sure you didn't need anything before I headed out.
No, I'm perfectly fine, but thank you. I'll make sure to secure the premises before I leave, if I do.
Alright. And I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna check my phone.
Okay. You check your phone. It doesn't appear you have any messages.
All right. I'm gonna text Alistair.
Okay.
Hey, where are you?
Where would I be when I got this message?
Well, you'll be leaving Kaido's room.
I'm gonna reply back with heading to PKJ coterie meeting. Be there, and I'm gonna put the address.
Okay.
How far is it from my shop?
It's a wee bit away, so you're gonna get transportation.
Do I ask for a ride or I just walk? Do I ask for a ride or walk? Alright. Okay. And I'm gonna go get an Uber. And I'm not gonna eat him. Oh, wait. Oh, Francis.
See Frederick's sitting there with the broom, kind of just sweeping away.
Hey. So we have a guest here. I don't know if you noticed. He's not going to eat you. I already asked him not to, and he said okay. You're safe. Alright, do you need any food fried? You need anything? Are you alright? Alright. Alright, I gotta go real quick. I'll bring you food back. Alright. Watch the shop.
See him nod as he continues to sweep.
Okay.
Alright. So, you get a ride to the Uber. Leave Erwin, Marilyn, and Alistair are all heading towards the location. And that's when we're going to pan over to our tour door.
That's right.
Johnny Bronco.
Johnny Bronco.
As you awaken next to a naked Portia.
Hey, boo. Hey. Hey.
Ah, hello.
Hey, you trying to go with us into this network, or you wanna go with us, huh? On a field trip?
I don't know what
Pop
you're
up
talking
at
about.
this.
What network?
You ever seen the Magic School Bus? I'm about to take a field trip. And I want you to be my +1.
She gets up, puts a blanket over herself. As that you found yourself now in a bedroom. See satin drapes everywhere, lining bedposts. A red lit room.
Right?
She gets up, brushes her hair to the side. You know what? I actually have a lot to do tonight. Though you have fun with your coterie. And then that's when you hear, "You better get up here now!" As you hear Annabelle's voice boom through the basement.
The Annabelle?
Oh, she may be upset. I think you and your coterie caused a bit of a ruckus the other night.
I don't think so. Maybe she's got me confused with someone.
You open this door right now.
Hold on, let me put some pants on real quick.
You open this door. There are no locked doors in this haven.
Except this one. Hold on a second. Just give me just 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna use celerity to get my pants on. Boom, boom.
Okay.
You want me to roll for that?
Excellent use of celebrity.
No. You put your pants on.
I'm gonna give Portia the finger guns and then open the door.
See Hannibal standing there with a blue satin dress, her hair did up, pearl earrings lined with a very ornate necklace, with her arms crossed, just seething with anger. Where were you?
First off, good night. And might I say, you look stunning today.
She looks past you and looks back at you. The prince wants to see you.
The prince?
Yes, Kevin.
Just me?
No, your coterie. I believe Mr. Grayson and the rest of the buffoons will be there.
Are you going?
No, I'm not.
Alright. Is Is what's his face gonna be there?
Who? The prince will be there.
Right, not the prince. The other ones who
Oh, you're talking about
put a hole in my
the
chest.
sheriff and the 2 hounds that staked you? Yes, they might be there.
Am I in trouble?
You might be in trouble. Your coterie might be in trouble. I might be in trouble. I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. Johnny Bronco.
Oh, okay, cool.
I swear, before I meet final death, I'll put your urn with the rest of your family. Do you understand that?
Yeah, where's this meeting at?
I'll drive you there to make sure you get there.
You don't have to drive me there. I can get there.
I insist that I drive you there.
Okay,
Get in the limousine, Johnny.
no problem.
As she exits, slowing her pace, waiting for you.
So Portia, it's been great. If I don't see you again, remember me for. You have last night, so
She looks at you. I'm sure you'll be fine.
that's my girl. All right, I'm gonna get dressed and.
As you
Head
begin
out.
exiting the room, you see her whip out a phone and start texting on it. Alright. As the coterie begins to drive to the location of their meeting with the prince, that is where I think we should go to break.
Break time.
Break time it is. All right. Are we all getting torped? Did we?
Yes.
Well, actually, I mean, yeah,
Maybe
I
we'll
mean,
all get torched. Maybe
I'll
we'll
take
put-
the fall
maybe
for it.
we'll
I'm the
put
one
a
that
shot
set
out
the.
of their misery.
I'm the one that set the damn building on fire, so it's my.
You know what I'm realizing?
Yeah, that's on you.
It's on me.
That's on you. You're gonna get torched.
Although I have a pretty good argument for it, so that's
I'm sure
fine.
you do. Fucking lawyer.
Well, we were in a blood hunt, so we are allowed to destroy the city.
No,
No.
that's
That's
not
exactly
how
what that
works.
means.
That is
If we
not
need to
how
burn
that
down
works,
all
no.
Chicago, we can do it.
And Diablo, whoever we need.
have
That's a
permission.
thing. That's a thing I know for sure. 100%.
Nope, not a thing.
Okay. So, thank you for everybody that's come down tonight. We do a 5 to 7 minute break.
Pretty short break.
Yeah, pretty short break, just so we can use the restroom, refresh, get drinks. And while we're on break, we do check on the chat. Some of us, I think, do have it up, but like myself, I don't keep it up just so that I'm not distracted while I'm storytelling. But thank you, Cam and Rain, who are our moderators. So if you have any questions about our social media, they can spam those commands. We do have a very lovely Discord community. So please, if you haven't yet, check that out. If you need to catch up with past episodes, we also do have a YouTube that we're currently pushing for 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if we have any other announcements quite yet.
No, I don't think so.
But I tell you what, if you hang around after break, we do have a couple of things I would really want to mention.
Right.
So
We gotta talk to you about. It's serious.
serious time. So
Yeah.
all right, we'll be right back. Please enjoy all the lovely fan art. Break time.
Alright, everyone. It's me, your boy, Gator, back again. Don't worry. I know you guys, after the whole alley situation, probably kind of severely worried about me, but everything's fine. Tonight, we're talking about compulsions. These are the little things that drive all of us kindred a little up the wall sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break down 6 clans. Not all the clans, I only got so much time. I found this nice well, it's not abandoned. I think they're building a house. It's like construction site. I don't know. There's power tools on the ground, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and start with the Bruja. The Rebel Rousers. Hell Raisers. The compulsion for the Bruja. They do not take orders. Period. Even if it's something they want to do. Even if you said, hey, would you let me give you a relaxing back massage? They would say, fuck you, get the fuck out of my face, and then hit you in the face with a bottle. Now, we're going to move on to the next clan. The Blue Bloods. The prissy, white button-up shirts. Those little fancy hooty-toot pants. I'm talking about the Ventru. Now, this is why the Ventru and the Bruja don't really get along. Well, it's because the Ventru is the exact opposite compulsion. Once that kicks in for them, they have the insatiable need to be obeyed and listened to, even though no one really fucking cares. But the best thing to do is just do what they say, and everything will be hunky-dory, because it makes them feel good or whatever. I don't fucking know. So let's go ahead and move on to one of my favorites, the Gangrel. Alright? Gangrel, a little interesting. Have you guys ever seen the Disney movie Tarzan? Yeah. That's essentially their compulsion. Not that they turn into Phil Collins. No, they turn into Tarzan himself. I've seen some of them. Their compulsion kicks in so bad they just and you're just like, man, you need to calm the fuck down. We're in the middle of a target, all right? Or I should say the proper term, the Tarzan. But that's Gangrel. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to the next one. Which other one should I do now? Oh, how about the Tremere? Now these pocket-wearing nerds is what they are. You might as well just give every single one of them a wedgie. The fuck was that? Anyways, these guys, all girls, they can be the most uptight perfectionists I've ever seen. They just have to do something flawlessly. I mean, obsessively flawlessly. Now that I think about it, I wonder if it's linked to the old superstition of vampires counting shit. I bet you that's it. I bet you, oh, I need to try that now. That'd be a good prank. I'm gonna try to find Tremere with his compulsion kicked in. I'm gonna just throw a whole fucking bucket of seeds at him. How many of those do you think there are? Better do it inside. I don't wanna crisp them. Anyway, alright. Now we gotta move on. Let's see here. Oh, the Toreador. Now we're talking about someone accidentally crisping themselves. That's gonna be a Toreador. I cannot count how many times I've seen a Toreador standing on the middle of the street staring at a goddamn stoplight. What the fuck are you doing? It's fucking green. Green, yellow, red. They fucking don't change, man. Just fucking move on. But they're looking at it like fucking Picasso made that shit. I'll never understand it. Now we're gonna move on to Clan Malkavian. Malkavian compulsions. We don't got them, alright? We were blessed by King that our minds have become a literal fortress that prevents any sort of Ivan, why are you here? Ivan, don't you look at me like that, Ivan. I swear, don't you even think about it. I know. Oh God, shit, Ivan, oh God, Ivan. Ivan, just... Oh, God. Oh, Ivan. You back off, Ivan. You back off.
They got homeless guys in here again.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Chong's here again. Good evening, America, a country of values, morals, and ethics. Or is it? My friends,
America is under attack. And the guilty party? People who say soda instead of pop. Yes, my dear countrymen, it's shocking, but true. And they're among us attempting to poison our minds. Soda. Just a word, or a cleverly constructed cerebral attack, better known as SODA, Subliminal Occult Delirium Audio. Yes, it's true. Zealots from another galaxy plan to use this subtle indoctrination to destroy you, your family, your America. Say no to soda. Say yes to pop.
Are you back there? God, what happened?
Alright.
Recognize this man? His name is Quentin, but goes by other names such as Papa or the Striking Viking. A commercial was recently released claiming there has been an attack on America by those who refer to non-alcoholic carbonated beverages as soda. That's right. According to Quentin, we are all terrorists.
Do you know what's bound to happen when you take your Coke and you open it up and it sprays all over the room? Didn't happen. Look at that.
And the victim? Those who call it pop. Well, he's right about one thing. There's certainly an attack happening right here below our noses. And it's an attack on intelligence. An attack by those claiming to be the victims. An attack by those who call it pop.
I mean, I guess I've always known that people call it pop, at least in the Midwest. Never really understood where pop came from. So I looked it up. When it was invented, they had the fountains, and these fountains are soda fountains, and that was its unique name. They gave it the name soda. That's what this carbonated beverage was soda. It came from this extravagant fountain. It was beautiful. And then along the line, somewhere, it became pop because of the sound that a cork makes when it's pulled out of the bottle. So one is based on what the beverage is. It's soda. Whereas the other one is based on the sound it makes. A pop. And that makes no sense. Why would we call it a sound when we could just call it by its name, soda? I mean, these people, they say, oh, whenever something happens as an exclamation.
According to statistics provided by popversesoda.com, only an estimated 157,600 people call it pop, with over 164,100 people calling it soda. This math shows that most people call it soda, and as with any majority rule, you round up.
Midwesterners are wrong. As an American, I call it soda. Just saying.
And we're back. Alrighty, thank you for everyone that stuck around after the break. So, a couple announcements. For one, we do have one of our community members designing our emojis, so they are actually being worked on and coming soon.
We've actually already seen some of the
They are amazing.
first passes for it, and
They look awesome.
they look great. I think you guys are going to love them.
So thank you, Jelly.
Thank you very
Isn't
much,
that-
Jelly. Even though definitely different time zone across the sea.
Yeah, I mean, like for when you're watching on YouTube.
Skip across the pond or the
This is,
pod.
this is a message from the past to the future.
So that's actually a great point that you two brought up about having some community members that are not in the States. So, my next big announcement I want to do is that,
segue.
so this next Gen Con, if we get a good enough turnout and enough demand on Discord, I am willing to get a hold of Gen Con and get a room for our community and all of us to do and host a LARP for VTM. I do have a couple ideas cooking up in here to make it a little more, let's say, spicy. Definitely a little different. I haven't ST'd a LARP in a long time, so I'll also be reaching out to the community too, possibly having some assistant STs for that.
And that would be
LARP.
Chicago by Night based.
It will be Chicago by night,
To watch.
so a little twist on it. Depending on the events of that LARP, could affect the stream. So, the community, this is how you can directly involve yourself with Chicago by Night by NearDark Studios. So please join our Discord, check us out on YouTube.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so I haven't told these guys. So whatever happens in the LARP could possibly reflect back into the stream.
Don't fuck this up for us.
So,
Who wants to help Alistair?
Who wants to be a Memphanite?
No!
Yeah.
You're giving them too much power! They're all going to join Memphanites!
So,
I was gonna
if you want
self-promote, but
Memphanites
not,
to be a
'cause-
thing,
Memphite
you might just have to make a trip out to Gen Con.
Yeah.
So, because we're definitely going to be there. So, going back to having some community members that are overseas, I will be dedicating my time, if we do get this on a roll, to have some online hosted VTM games that I will ST for the community. Absolutely free. No need to any sort of donations or anything along those lines are needed. This is my thank you to the community, absolutely free to you guys. And all I just need is to schedule it within my time. So, and just to say thank you so much for coming out every single night. It means a lot to us. You are the reason why we do this. So, and just to kind of reiterate, if you please help us reach our goal to about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because if you do that, that means we can monetize our Chicago at Night episodes, and we can put more production into this for you, and for that it will free up our time to dedicate to the community. So,
And then if there are other community members that have their own vampire streams or their own games, we're going to probably make a section in the Discord so that people can go ahead and post, their games or talk about their games in there. That way, it's just, that way people are able to share their content.
Good idea.
So.
But yeah, we have a lovely Discord community. Please be a part of it. So, but I believe I touched on emojis. I touched on the
Gen Con, YouTube.
Gen Con, YouTube, and I believe I also touched on our VTM games for our
Roll 20.
community on Roll20. So please stay posted on Discord for that. But without further ado, let's get back to the meeting with the prince.
I just thought of something.
We'll touch on it at the end of the episode.
Just remind me that I thought of something.
All right.
I did too.
All right.
Did you?
I had,
So-
I had a thought, guys. I had
The
a-
coterie all meet up at the location at the same time. You see several cabs pull up, an Uber, a limousine, Irwin coming out of a cab. You see Marilyn stepping out of an Uber. I believe you're taking the SUV.
Yep.
All right.
Why the murder gloves already? Alright. That's not good.
What's with the gloves?
Just in case.
Okay. See Kaido step out of the car. Alistair, as you step out, you see the rest of your coterie members too. All right, Johnny. I want you to behave tonight.
No problem. You can count on me, Annabelle. Maybe afterwards we can figure out what we're doing here too. Our relationship.
You are my child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your sire.
Right.
You're supposed to do what I tell you to,
Right.
but you've been doing a bad job of that.
You've been telling me to do the wrong things. That's all.
Just get in there.
All right.
Right. Memphis, as you step out of the limousine, you notice Alistair and Kaido stepping out of the SUV.
Alistair. We're here.
All right.
Do you know what this is about?
We're about to find out, aren't we? Doctor,
Hello, everyone.
how's the leg?
It's Still a lot better than what was
Good.
yesterday.
If we walk out of here conscious, then
What do you mean? Do you think that's...
Last time I was here, I wasn't conscious when I left.
What do you think this is about? The building?
correct, which is 100% my responsibility. So
It is, yeah.
Alistair, if anything happened, nothing will happen to you while I'm around. All right?
all right, I sense a large dose of sarcasm.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. As you all begin approaching the door, you notice that Sheriff Damien is standing outside. Well, it's about time you guys got here.
Are we late?
Alright. Let's get this over with.
What does that mean?
Maybe I
What's
should wait
that
down
face?
here. You know, you guys go ahead. Like, maybe I'll just.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
But we're good, right? Like, you.
Just get up to his loft, please.
I'm already heading in.
Alright. Coterie begins to go inside. Memphis, you go inside.
Yeah, I go inside.
Damien begins leading you to the elevator. It opens. Coterie steps inside. It's rather cramped because a lot of people going into the elevator at once. Goes up, 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 all the way to Prince Kevin Jackson's penthouse. Elevator doors open. You see moonlight shining into the dark room through the glass doors. You see Kevin Jackson with his arms behind his back standing in the middle of the room. Inside, you don't notice any guards. You don't notice Alexa or any hounds. Damien steps out with the coterie and sits by the elevator. It's about time you got here.
Upon your request, we are here.
So, tell me, Mr. Grayson, what happened last night?
I assume you were speaking of the hospice that caught fire.
Yes, that one.
The building in question is, or was, the resident haven of a Ludwig von Kaiser, the Mizimisi that we are currently blood hunting. From the top floor to ground level, that entire location was infested with Zamisi flesh crafting.
I see.
The entire building was a masquerade breach, Kevin. All it would have taken would have been one public works employee getting curious, maybe even a homeless degenerate going inside, seeing it, reporting it to the police. We already know that Sullivan Dane was here. We have rumors that there's hunters at an air base. That was a massive breach. The only thing that I could think of at the moment was to make sure that there was not a single piece of evidence left. And it was 100% my decision, so if there is going to be anyone punished for this, I take 100% responsibility. None of the coterie members had any decision in that matter.
Now, I'm never experienced as a meatsy myself, though I did seek Damien Sire's wisdom on this. If this flesh grafting is as bad as Critias makes it out to be, then you did a fine job, Mr. Grayson. Please tell me we are getting close to the Sabbat.
We have a crucial piece that he needs in order to sleep. Right now, Ludwig is unable to rest. He's going to start getting weak. He's being forced to stay awake during the day.
How the hell do you do that?
Zmisi needs to sleep with the soil of their homeland. Upon entering the haven, I acquired a very large jar of dirt. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I assure you, it is very important to their clan, and without it, they cannot rest. And unless there is a large patch of German soil in Chicago somewhere, Ludwig is unable to sleep during the day. In fact, would be the first night after losing it. I'm sure the clawing is already getting quite severe for him. Fortunately, due to Miss Alcott here, her grandsire, who is friends with an individual known as Beckett. He is currently working on a ritual that is going to allow us to track down Ludwig.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I unfortunately do not know him, although he does seem to be relatively astute and scholarous.
See him look past you, look at Damien. Passively, the coterie looks back at Damien. See him give a shrug. I don't care, Mr. Grayson. Just get the job done.
I am going to assure you, Kevin, Ludwig is grasping at straws now. We have him on the ropes. A few more pushes and he will meet final death.
You're lucky that Horatio, for whatever reason, has been willing to back your destructive escapades through the city.
Wait, what do you mean? Horatio Ballard?
Yes. For whatever reason, he's been rather generous with his bank, so he's been lending, well, to clean up.
Okay. I know it's not coterie business, but I'm going to have to speak with Mr. Ballard at some point. I know that he recently moved his haven relatively close to mine as well.
Whatever, Miss Grayson. I just don't want buildings burning in my city. I don't want Sabat running through my city. I don't want flesh-crafted walls and zippity-doos and what have you. I just want the job done.
Okay.
See Kevin look at Memphis and back at Alistair. Alright, Unicorn, we get this. What have you got to get done?
We'll take care of it. Does this mean that Memphis is still, or is now officially a member of the coterie yet?
That's your decision, Grayson. And Annabelle's. What happens to him is on your shoulders. Just don't let it affect my city. Are we clear?
Perfectly. I will give you an update the moment we have one.
Damien, can you please escort them out? Prince? Damien called the elevator as the doors open. Alright. Coterie leaves.
Yeah.
Alright. Coterie gets to the elevator, descends down. I would really like to be out there with you all, as Damien speaks up. But I have a burnt hospice to go take care of.
I'm gonna extend my hand out to Damien.
He grabs it, shakes it. Just ash that, Sabat. Grayson, please.
Trust me. If I didn't know any better, I'd fucking want your job.
Okay. Elevator descends to the lower floor. Doors open. Corey exits out. You see Damien stay in the elevator as it gets called back up.
As we get to the bottom floor. All right.
Why did you tell him that?
Tell him what?
Who's Beckett? I don't understand. Kaido has this confused look.
Because, Marilyn, in case we all go dribbling mad tonight, at least someone will be able to pick up where we left off.
Oh, what?
Is anyone else having a really good night?
What?
No, I'm not. I'm not at all.
Wait, what?
It would seem the prince is losing control of the city. I don't know on the scale of princely duties, but that doesn't sound good for him.
Well, Memphis, if I were you, I would careful what you're saying.
Right,
my advice.
especially still in his
Still here.
in his territory.
Still here.
We're outside the building.
We're in the lobby. We left the elevator. You fucking
Even if you're
idiot.
outside the building, you gotta be careful with what you're saying there.
God damn it.
What did I say?
Enough for me to have to hack just get outside.
What's the plan here? What are we doing?
Let's move.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go. We'll speak in the SUV.
Okay.
Everyone get in my car
Shotgun.
and talk along the way.
Ooh, got him again. I'm gonna hop in the back because someone always gets shot at.
Corey piles into the SUV. So, thank you. I'm going to look forward to having to hack the security there and make sure that there's no audio capture from that. But don't worry, I got your back, Johnny.
What did I say?
You openly were speaking about Prince losing control of the city.
Well, he told us. That's what he told us.
All right.
He seemed really delighted by that.
Yeah.
I think he might really like chaos a little bit.
I'm just saying. Tort me once. Shame on you.
Right? Torp you
Twice.
Shame.
The Prince of City gets me.
All right then.
Okay, can we start answering? Who?
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
Where are we going?
Silver, Doctor,
We need your help.
we need your help. The individual that I was speaking about with Prince Beckett. This
The Prince. Period, Beckett.
yes, Prince, Beckett.
He's a prince?
Beckett's
No,
not he's not a
he's
prince.
not.
I don't
We're
think he's
going
a
to-
prince.
He's not a prince.
We're going into the web.
Oh, the what?
All right.
Uh,
All right.
the
Let's-
Malkavian
I'm
what?
sorry, the network.
All right. Yeah. Yes. It's all the same.
Okay, I don't understand. Is this Beckett a prince?
No, he's not.
Oh.
No,
I don't
he's
think
not.
he's a prince. He might be actually. He seems very learned.
I was in.
He's very knowledgeable.
He might be a wraith, too.
Alright, let's...
Oh, he's definitely a terrorist.
What have you guys been
I
up
was
to
informed
since I left?
by Ramsey. He's an independent.
All right. So my grandsire's ex-boyfriend stopped by today to check on me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's, you know what? They were
I
romantic.
I'm pretty sure they were boyfriends.
You're.
They seem pretty hot and heavy in the secret thing I was reading.
Secret thing. Okay.
Oh, can we? Oh, yeah, we're not. This is dark.
I'm so lost right now.
So we're
Same.
going back to my shop, right, Alistair? We're going back to my shop
Is Kaido coming?
to meet Beckett, who is my grandsire's
I'm going to use
ex-boyfriend.
voice of Harstad.
Okay.
Oh.
Will everyone just be quiet for a moment?
Okay.
Does everyone? Will everyone please just listen for a moment? Marilyn had a very special guest arrive. His name is Beckett. He is going to help us find Von Kaiser, and he is going to help us find Marilyn's sire, Diedrich, who is definitely not a ghost. So we can drop that. Secondly, this Beckett knows some sort of blood ritual that Dr. Ruth, you can help him with, that is going to put us into what the Malkavian clan calls the network, the web, Malkavian time, special fun place, I don't care. It is going to be dangerous, and there is apparently some sort of demon named Capula that inhabits the web. So for all I know, we are walking directly into some fucking satanic trap. I don't know, I'm not aware. Yes, Memphis.
How do we kill a demon?
I don't know. I don't even know if demons are a thing. What? Yes, Marilyn?
I don't think that the yelling was necessary.
There was a lot of talking, a lot of people speaking over each other. No one was really getting any information
That's how we
out.
get things done. That's how this coterie works.
Is there anyone that is now more confused after what I said?
It answered questions and then made more questions. So yes and no.
How about we just talk to this Beckett person?
That's also a great idea.
That's what we're on our way to, right?
Yes, it is. We are on
That's
our
what
way
we're on
there
our
now.
way to. Alright, so be very polite to this person.
Okay.
Alright? He's a very respectable gentleman.
Okay.
Try not to pull any Memphis moves.
Memphis moves?
That means run really fast.
Oh.
Don't run really fast on him. You know, I don't know about shaking hands. I don't know if that's something you should be doing. Is that something you should be doing? Is that what you guys do?
I did shake his hand.
Alright, I think that's something you should do.
Okay.
Firmly. You can't write. Don't do this. Don't do one of these.
Are you talking about a weak
Like
handshake?
the dead handshake.
Yes, do not dead fish handshake. That's what Erwin did when I first met him. It was
That is not what I did.
a very weak handshake.
Maybe to someone as old as you.
Nothing to do with age. It's ageism there. I agree with that.
Eventually the coterie arrives. I'll cut out of these.
Alright. So we're here. Again. Be respectful.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and grab my duffel bag out of the back of the SUV.
Hey, Marilyn. Is Frederick coming?
Frederick's inside.
I know, but I mean, like, into the Malkavian time.
No, he is not coming
You
inside.
know, I think, maybe good. I think he's
I
a very
don't-
resilient
He's
man.
a kind. I don't think he can go into
Think
the
about it of the science of it.
What?
This is an unknown territory.
He will.
What makes him come out stronger?
There's that. Can I bring someone too?
Are you willing to use Frederick as an experiment?
No. We'll leave him out of it.
You want me to grab
Also,
someone else?
I'm gonna unzip my duffel bag. I did bring a few weapons. I don't know if we would need them. Beckett, I believe, explained it. It's gonna be in our heads. I'm confused. I still brought weapons just in case.
It's gonna be like a really bad nightmare that you're gonna want to get out of, but you don't really know when you're gonna get out of it. It kind of just pulls you out whenever it feels like, or whenever you get the information that you need. I don't know. It's just random.
Don't worry, I've done LSD.
I've also brought a bag of beef jerky, a can of Pringles.
Oh, did you steal it off of someone?
No, this was at my haven, and then the only other thing I had left was a can of green beans.
Give me all that.
I assumed that Frederick was probably going to need.
Yeah, I'll give this to him so he can eat.
Okay, have you bought him food yet?
Not today, no.
Have you given him...
Have you been giving him blood?
Not today, no.
All right.
Am I supposed to do that every day?
He had a heart attack.
Probably.
Well, yeah, he's like, what, 60 or something?
You know what? If you guys want to control a ghoul, why don't you guys ghoul somebody? All right?
Very good point. Let me run my ghoul how I want to run my ghoul.
Okay.
Which is I don't know how, but I'm figuring it out.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
Going inside.
And I'm gonna follow him in.
Go
I'm gonna give
inside.
Francis all the food. All right, Francis. How you feeling? Is that good? Like I tied you over for a little bit? All right. See, I can handle myself and him.
He just looks at you. holding
I'm gonna
the
look at Frederick. Is she feeding you?
Right. I just gave him food, didn't I?
His eyes shift back and forth.
Frederick, answer honestly. How many times are you getting fed a day?
Why are you trying to steal my ghoul?
I'm not
from
trying
me?
to steal him. I want to make sure
You're
you
trying to
go.
steal my ghoul. You're trying to steal my business. Get downstairs.
Well, look at Frederick. Frederick, you give.
No, I'm putting my foot down. You're
So,
in.
I don't mean to speak out of turn or anything, but why don't we just let this old man eat his Pringles and green beans,
Odd combination.
and let's go meet this Beckett.
Head downstairs.
I don't see why he feels like he can come in my house and disrespect me. But when I go in his house and say a little something, he can get all pissy with me. I don't get that, man.
It's
Very rude.
It's against the age thing.
So, Coterie
Comes from a
ascends
different time.
downstairs. Okay. As the Coterie ascends downstairs, Erwin,
Yes.
you go through this looks like a chiseled out doorway. It's illuminated from the inside. Enter in, and it is just filled to the brim with books, and it makes your library look like a joke.
Marilyn, you've had this down here the entire time?
Mm-hmm.
As you say that, you hear, "Ah, there we are." See Beckett with his jacket off, leather bracers underneath, rather old rustic shirt, khaki-colored pants with his black boots.
Brought a couple new people. Erwin, our Tremere friend,
How do you do?
who I
It's a
told you
pleasure
about.
to meet you. It's been some time since I've met Tremere.
What?
And then we have Mr. Grayson here, his childer.
What are you wearing?
Memphis, what did I say? What did I say in the car?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Maybe I should, we should go shopping. I don't.
Is there something wrong with what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
It's called underground fashion, Memphis. Maybe you don't know about it. I thought you would.
Is it? Because it looks like minimalism at its finest.
It's not minimalism.
Well,
he's
we're
the
not
Tory,
here to discuss my wardrobe decisions. We are here to discuss a little adventure for your coterie.
That's right. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, we brought Mr. Grayson's childer also. Don't know if you're expecting another person.
See Kaido gesture towards.
I don't want Kaido going in. I just want him to be able to stand outside, watching, to make sure that everything goes okay.
Yeah, kind of. Just watch us and learn from us. I had to do the same thing.
Sure. Okay. I'll
Leave
be
it to the
sure,
The only reason why I bring it up is because Marilyn said something last night that was relatively unnerving.
Which part?
The part about hoping that the clan Venture will give him a crown.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah, I did
means
see that. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
worried of myself even going in there.
You should be.
You know what? Why don't just me and Erwin and Marilyn do it? Because me and Erwin are wicked smart. You have a crown, so...
I don't have a crown. I do not have a crown.
So, it's us four, correct? Alright. Fantastic. Now, Erwin, I don't know how much they have informed you so far what we'll be doing here tonight. We'll be performing a ritual. I do need your expertise on this. As you scan around the room, you notice that he's pushed and made room on the floor. On the floor, you notice that there is a blood sigil worked into what almost looks like a ward. In the middle, you see a pile of broken glass. It almost looks like a mirror that's been shattered. As you start following the blood work, you notice that it's almost complete. It needs a couple more adjustments for it to be in working order. Starting to run into some roadblocks, but I believe you could help me with this.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Do you see any kinks? Anything that could possibly go wrong? Give me a blood sorcery plus intelligence. I'm going to set the difficulty to 4.
Can you find the kinks, Alistair? Do you see any that interest you?
Can I use my specialty with that since it's blood sorcery?
Sure thing, yeah.
Intelligence.
Alright.
Alright, this is a pretty good dice pool, guys. You need 4.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Think positive.
6.
Alright.
Critical success.
Look at that. We're starting off the first big roll of the night. No bestial failures. Fantastic. You easily trace through the lines. You see that he was a little sloppy in a couple areas. You begin pointing out where it needs to be corrected. And take it away.
See this little hieroglyph over here should probably be this symbol. Now I correct it, and then I this one over here should probably be over here.
See Beckett work towards Irwin, and he stands behind him as you see Irwin kind of going through, dabbing blood and correcting where it needs to be corrected. He puts his hand on your shoulder. You know, you don't have to be so nervous. You are rather shaky.
I'm fine.
Well, you're doing excellent work by the looks of it.
Does he know what do you know what you're talking about, Irwin?
Punch plus sorcery, you know.
Well, I don't know. You look very nervous.
He always seems nervous. That's normal for him.
He begins rubbing your shoulders. Oh, it's fine. No need to tax the lad.
You're right. Why are you uncomfortable?
I'm not uncomfortable.
He's just trying to relax you.
Why are
You
you
look more
uncomfortable?
tense. You're getting a massage and you're more tense.
Why are you uncomfortable?
Oh, do you have a crush on Beckett?
Whoa, hey now.
So anyway,
I know that look.
Let's continue.
I've received that look many times.
Alright, well, it looks like you did very well everywhere else. Very good.
He smirks. Very good. Is it Irwin?
Dr. Irwin Ruth, yes.
Ah, doctor. Fantastic. Well, the good doctor is, well, very kind to correct some of my mistakes. Well, let's get this ritual on the way.
What do we do?
Well, this is where it gets a little, Marilyn, you said you knew dementation.
Yeah.
Well, Coterie, we can call this a trust exercise. Marilyn, you're going to have to use that gift on your Coterie members.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, you're not wanting to harm them, just for this ritual to work. For other non-Malkavians. See, dementation isn't just a discipline to drive the subject mad. It focuses, well, part of the network into your subject. That is what really causes it. There's this disillusion that, well, it's passing the madness from a Malkavian onto another, but really in actuality, it's transferring the network into an individual. Think about it. The ramblings of all those Malkavians all at once for a non-Malkavian to handle. It's quite a lot. Yes.
Wait a minute. This is very informative, Beckett. That's I've never thought of it like that. Kaido, the way he's describing this, does that sound like how Wi-Fi and servers work? Like a signal?
I guess.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, somewhat.
So it's like when we were all in the car and talking over each other. That's what we're expecting.
Well, I
Well,
think it might be different for each
For
of
my
you.
interviews, it does sound similar. Study your mind. It's going to be. Has anyone experienced dementation before?
I don't think so.
You have?
And
When?
you have
Von Kaiser, I don't know if you remember, Memphis, you thought you were fighting a giant chicken on the pier.
That wasn't real?
No, that was a hallucination.
Oh.
Excellent. It would be right, riding a bike. I believe the saying goes.
that's a bike I didn't enjoy.
I also didn't enjoy that bike. That bike was
I
not fun.
have experienced dementation as well.
All right. Well, let's get this started.
Okay.
Alright, just tell me what to do and I will prepare myself.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
So, you will stand here as he points to a spot on the floor, right here. Was it Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny Bronco.
All right, Johnny, stand right there. Let's see, Mr. Dr. Ruth.
Yes.
You will stand right here.
Okay.
Mr. Grayson, I'll have you stand over here.
Alright.
And, Miss Alcott, if you mind, please use that gift of yours on your coder bill.
All right, here we go.
I mean,
I can do this.
I know this is necessary, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm particularly worried about Memphis right now.
No, I got this. No, I'm fine.
They'll be fine.
Just be gentle.
Give me everything you got.
You're not gonna get a
Come on, get it. Just give it to me.
All right, I guess Memphis is first.
Try not to tense up so much.
Okay.
Just relax. Just let it wash over you.
Right.
Just.
This is gonna be versus your intelligence and composure.
Oh.
So, what's the success?
Well, if he's just gonna allow it, then I don't
Are you
You
just
guys
gonna
are
let?
just gonna allow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't
Okay.
zero.
All right. I'll just put that over there then.
Or be
That's
messy
one.
feel.
Okay. You
For
get
Memphis.
first.
Yeah,
Memphis
Memphis
is-
first.
You feel the rock of dementation just shake your inertia.
All right.
All right, Alistair.
This
Ready?
isn't so bad.
I'm ready.
2 for Alistair.
I just let it happen.
Okay. You feel the same.
That's a critical. So let's see. 5 for Erwin.
You
Alright.
critical me?
So it.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Imagine the feeling when you start heading down that hill on a roller coaster. It just rocks you back. As you see your coder members kind of just looking at their hands and delving into dementation. All right, my dear, it is time for you to play your part. If you can, stand right here. He points to the middle with all the broken glass. Could I see your hand, please? Takes a piece of broken glass. It's gonna hurt a little bit, and just as he cuts it, you see your blood start to fall. And I believe you're gonna need this. He walks over towards the table and hands you Mallory. All right. Focus on DJ. Hone your gift. Give me a premonition roll. Okay, and also add your dots from the network into it.
Okay.
And because she's in the study?
That's
No.
the library to study stuff.
That's at least 3.
All right, that's 4.
All right. Coterie.
It goes dark.
It's rather weird experience for you. You don't usually dream. Sleep is different for Kindred when you're in Torpor. As you all kind of come to, the three of you encompass around Marilyn. As you scan and look around your surroundings, all you see is darkness. The only ones you see are Marilyn and the rest of the coterie. You see her in the center, holding her doll. As you look up and scan your surroundings, you notice red strings line the sky as they illuminate and spark and zap.
Can we touch him?
They are like clouds to you.
Oh.
You put your hand out, and all you feel is void.
So, welcome to the other side.
Oh my god, look how much room there is.
All right, Merlin,
Don't get too used to where you're at right now. It could change in a minute.
where do we go from here?
I'll look up at the strands. They seem like they're leading anywhere in general. No. And everything else just like bare.
How do we feel? Do I still feel my injuries?
You can't really feel anything. It's almost you're numb to your surroundings.
Kind of like a dream state?
Almost.
Okay, I can understand.
So, this is going to be rather interesting. So I know you got one in Memphis. Alistair got one. Two.
5.
And Erwin got hit the hardest, correct?
She fucked me up with things.
Okay.
Where are all the voices?
You expect to just start hearing voices right off the bat?
It's just darkness in here.
Yeah, it's been...
Dad?
Wait, I take it we don't hear this.
You all hear this.
Oh, do we?
Audibly, you hear a little boy's voice. Erwin, it's familiar to you. You hear your son's voice echo throughout the void.
You guys hear that?
Did someone hear a child?
Dad, Mom's coughing up blood again.
Hello?
I don't think...
Hello, this is Johnny Bronco.
Memphis.
Can you hear me?
Memphis out. Do we notice Erwin
As you
freaking out?
see coughing just starts to echo throughout the void. And you feel a wind pick up and smoke start to tumble through, and you begin to see 4 walls form around you. You see an old rustic bed with white linens that's stained with blood. A woman in a nightgown with blood on her hands and on her cheek, propped up on the bed. It's brunette hair.
Oh, I think she's sick.
It looks like the Red Death.
See a little boy kneeling in front of the bed, looking up at Erwin, and notice the woman eventually brings her gaze up to her. Honey, I don't feel good.
No. Can we get a doctor in here?
Erwin, you're a doctor.
The doctor for her.
Erwin, there's nothing you can do here about what's happening.
Can we touch them?
So you go to put your hand towards the family. You
No.
Dad, is Mom gonna be okay? Dad? Dad! He starts running towards you.
I reach out for him.
As you go to reach out for him, you just, for some reason, he's just out of reach as he starts to go further and further away, and you see the bed and your son start to dissipate into the distance. And again, you're met with nothing but void.
Fuck, not again.
Can you resolve the
Marilyn.
composure, please?
Marilyn, is this what's going to happen to all of us?
It could. You get visions from the past,
Difficulty
present,
is going to be
future
set
here.
to 3.
You could be faced with things you've dealt with in your past.
Erwin, are you with us? Erwin.
I crushed it.
Okay.
Oh
You
god.
hear Alistair's voice boom as you start to regain your composure.
Doctor.
Yes, I'm fine.
Doctor, are you... Come on, stay with us. Stay with us. You can't lose it here. If you... I don't know if we can get out of here if you do.
It isn't real though. So that's the good thing, right?
Well, I mean, depends on what you perceive to be real, I suppose.
Does anyone else feel cold?
Cold.
I don't know why, but I feel cold.
Cold?
What do you mean you feel cold?
What do you mean feel?
Hey, you
Yeah,
got...
I'm feeling cold.
Alright, we gotta keep it together, remember?
Right.
I warned you guys about this. You said you were still okay with going. You gotta keep it together, alright?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's move.
Alright. We're just picking a direction and going.
Yeah, just gonna pick a drag. That's all we can do right now.
Okay. As the coterie huddles together and begins moving in a direction that Marilyn's picked. Give me wits and awareness, everyone.
Three.
4.
4.
3 with a bestial feel.
2 with the best you'll fail.
Oh, God.
That's only if you miss the check.
What the check is.
If there's no
we don't
check.
know what
Yeah.
the check is, so that's why you guys are.
Basically, don't get a 0.
Okay.
As the coterie begins to venture into the darkness, below your feet, you begin to notice red flowers start to bloom and unfold, lighting a pathway for everybody. They're almost like Asian lilies.
Does this look familiar, Marilyn?
They do. I've seen these a few times now.
Oh, so this one's yours.
I don't know if it's necessarily mine, but it's not new to me.
Wait, are all the... I'm assuming all the experiences are terrible.
Well, as of late, they haven't been great. If I'm being honest, which I warned you guys.
What about the one with me?
I don't know if it's gonna happen to you. I don't know I can't tell you what's gonna
We
happen.
shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
As the coterie ventures into the darkness, suddenly you feel like you're waist deep in water. The flowers begin to float like lotuses in a pond, encompassing you. It's about chest deep now as you're making your way through.
This is normal. Stay calm.
It's
We're going the right way.
Are you focusing on Von Kaiser? I mean, Dietrich. I
You
mean...
see fog begin to settle in. And you see a boat beginning to clear the fog. You smell blood. Almost stains the air. This boat isn't modern by any means. As you look upon it, you see blood dripping over. You see a corpse hanging by the side. You hear a plunge as something is being dropped into the water. As you all look and gaze up towards the boat, you collectively look around and you notice Alistair's not there. Give me wits and awareness, the three of you.
3, good.
Oh, wow, 0.
2.
So you look up. You see 2 males. See one strangling the other. The one that's in the grip has ashen blonde hair. Has his shirt torn to sunder. See blood dripping from his neck. As you look at the individual holding this ashen blonde up and suspended, Alistair, you feel your neck being choked. I will relish this. I won't quite just eat the last drop. As you gaze upon this chuckling individual, he has very French-like features, very long, illustrious hair, a frilled shirt, blood-stained. Oh, no. Oh, I will have so much fun with you. Is it... What'd you say your name was? Alphonse. You bite into his wrist and force it to his mouth. Alistair, you feel almost if water is filling your lungs. As they begin heavy, you feel like you're drowning. You feel like you're dying. So you see the boat passes, and you see Alistair flailing in the water. Alistair, give me resolve and composure. Don't complete 3.
So Alistair dropped down by us.
Mm-hmm. You see
How
him
old
splashing.
did the ship look?
1.
Okay. I'll answer that later. Alistair, as you feel yourself drowning, Coder, give me wits and awareness.
2.
3.
You notice Alistair isn't getting back to the surface. You start to see him sink into the water.
I'm going diving.
You're diving?
Yeah, I'm diving to get him.
I'll assist.
You'll assist?
Mm-hmm. I'll dive down too.
Okay. Can the Coder give me resolve and composure? Since you're assisting with this, I need a collective resolve and composure roll of at least 4.
3.
3 with a bestial fail.
You don't need to.
Don't worry, guys. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Coterie swims towards Alistair and hoists him up. Alistair, as you begin to get to the surface, you...
Hey, we got you. We got you.
Relax.
It's not real. We're on the web. You got this.
We're in, but yeah. Alistair.
Yes.
I have everyone here. I'm pretty sure you can make it through better.
I don't know. I
Pull
feel
it
like
together.
how old he is. He sees some really messed up things.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go.
You're tougher than this place.
Let's go.
Coterie pushes forward.
Yeah.
Coterie, as you push through the waters, eventually you feel yourself what seems to be land as you step upon it. You look down, scanning for dirt, any rocks or residue, and all you see is just pitch black darkness. So you come to what seems to be a landing beneath your feet. You look upon your surroundings, and it is a field of those flowers, illuminating the distance.
Alright, Memphis, I need you to pay close attention to me right now, right?
All right.
Seems like this is hitting everyone so far.
Right.
It very well could hit you next. I need you to keep that in mind. One of the most
Don't
fucked
worry.
up things you might be able to see.
Don't worry. I am a rock.
Do you come here often?
Yeah.
This place is hell.
This place is terrible. How do you do this?
Maybe there's good times. You know, I've had a lot of good times. Chances are I'll probably find a situation that's good.
I mean, I haven't seen things as traumatic as what you both clearly have been seeing, so I don't know.
Just maybe really focus on Diedrich.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, like, I don't know the rules here, but
Yeah.
Just keep going.
the field's nice, though.
I'm gonna head towards it.
Okay. Moving through the field.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis.
Yeah.
You begin hearing piano music. Hear the echo of key strokes.
You guys hear that?
Eventually, you stop as you feel like you've about walked off an edge. The coterie stops ahead and looks back towards Memphis. Memphis, as you look back up from stopping yourself, you see a crowd of people. You're back at your old school, performing your concert before you left.
I know this place.
You look around, it's your old auditorium. You begin scanning the crowd.
The stage.
You see that Marilyn, Erwin, and Alistair, and the rest of the crowd are all black and white. But dead center, probably the best seat in the house. In full color view, you see John. You see your dad. As he's holding a piece of paper, watching you play. As you are kind of stunned by this vision, you are seated in front of a piano.
Yeah. Dad, wait. I'll play for you. I'll play for you. Don't. I'll get it perfect this time.
You see him grab his chest and
No.
begin to ache over. Sees
No.
A couple of the audience members turn towards him and rush to him.
Somebody help him! Help him! Don't.
See them begin to yell and what looks like they're exclaiming for someone to help, but you don't hear anything. You just hear your music. And now it changes from piano to your greatest hits as Memphis. And it begins playing over and drown out the yelling that's happening in the crowd. You see him start to keel over and give away.
No, Dad, no! No, I'm here! I'm here, Dad. Just stay. Stay with us.
You see him get up from holding his chest. He looks dead at you. As you see him ash and dissipate along with the crowd. See the flowers disappear and ash begins to whirlwind amongst the ground. Give me resolve and composure. Difficulty 3.
I got it. 5.
5. So you see Memphis begin to regain his composure and his awareness, scanning for the rest of his coterie.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm good.
Now, if these are visions from your past at all, there's nothing you can do to change it. Don't beat yourself up.
Soldier on.
Alright, you push forward. As the coterie pushes past the ashen field, and the wind begins to pick up and toil and twist and turn. It almost feels like you're in a sandstorm. As the coterie pushes through, trying to get through, this ash, whatever it is, this debris, the red lines that race across the sky begin to disappear. And that's when you see it. In front of you, you see an Onyx cathedral towering over everyone. You see stone steps that are levitating in midair, leading its way to the Onyx doors.
Marilyn, what is this place?
This is where we need to be.
Have you been here?
I have.
We need to get out of this storm.
We need to go into that building.
Let's go then.
I'm moving.
Alright. So Coterie pushes up towards the stairs and it starts to ascend to this black cathedral. You get to these huge doors that tower over you. They grew bigger once you come upon its steps. Do you enter?
Yes.
I'm
All
open.
right. As Marilyn leads the way, she pushes. And Marilyn, the second you put your hand on the door, it feels hot. It feels warm for whatever reason. Do you push forward?
Yeah.
You push past the door and open it. You hear it creak. You hear it crackle and pops. Almost like a bonfire. As the doors open, you see nothing but your old Toronto Haven set ablaze. You see lumber begin to fall and crash. You see smoke bellow and push out of the building. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You hear cackle and laugh break through the flames to see Diedrich fending off an individual, pushing him back. You don't understand. Your childhood is the key. You see a rather old kindred. Brunette hair swept back. Though he's set ablaze, you see black eyes and veins popping from him. You see him tearing towards Diedrich. You all see a blonde individual in a well-tailored suit. It seems like the singes have been burnt from the fire. Different colored eyes as he's pushing away this aggressor. Diedrich, just join us. And you look down, you see Diedrich has impaled him with a burnt piece of lumber. I'm sorry. You see an ash fall to the ground, extinguishing the flames below them. See his hand singed as he makes out of the building. Past you, he pushes past, and he runs out of the haven.
Marilyn, who was that?
That was Diedrich and my grandsire.
As the building starts to come down upon you all, as the fire begins to dissipate and the smoke collapses, you all regain your vision. Marilyn, give me resolve and composure. Same difficulty as the others.
Three.
Excellent. So you push past the tears, brush them away. You regain vision of your coterie.
Marilyn, are you alright? We can't lose you here.
I'm fine. It's already been done, I know.
Alright. Where to?
I thoughts surround me now.
As you all begin to check your surroundings, I need wits and awareness from everybody. No, set difficulty, just don't mock.
Okay. Okay.
I got
I
critical.
didn't botch it.
That's gonna be
2.
it's a messy critical.
Okay.
It's 4, 5, 6, 7.
As you all look around, Marilyn, this place is very familiar to you. Coterie, you all see skulls piled upon each other, made into spires, almost like stalactites and stalagmites. You see pews lining the cathedral. You see bone and sinew crafted into seating. As you look upon the walls, you see flesh, and as it's breathing, as if it's alive. At the very center,
Temple.
you see steps leading up to what almost looks like a gelatinous mass. It's black, oozing, dripping. You can hear the drops echoing throughout.
This was a bad idea, White.
Kapula!
We need to get out of here.
As you see, in the middle of this last mass, Diedrich, encased, unconscious. Only things sticking out are half of his body, his left leg. You see to his side what looks to be a sword hilt. His hands are sticking out, and half of his face is covered up.
Is there any identifying plate, like anything there that I could pull from where this might be at?
This is completely alien to you. This is horrific.
I'm running
It
up
looks
to
like
Diedrich.
the.
I'm gonna run over to Marilyn.
It looks like the haunted house. It looks like that hallway you were in.
Like the work of Azmitzi. All right.
What is this?
I don't know. I've been here before. This isn't the first time.
I'm gonna put my hand on it.
It feels like a sponge. It feels like flesh crafting. It feels like vicissitude.
Can I tear it?
You try tearing at it, and it's almost like trying to take gum off your shoe. It's just not coming off. As it drips from your hands, you see Diedrich's eye pop open. Fräulein,
We're gonna get you out of here, alright?
Fräulein, what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you.
You need to get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere without you, Diedrich.
You need to get out of here. You don't have the means.
What do you mean? I don't have the means. What are the means?
Listen, only a knight can get through here.
Ask where he is.
Where
A
can
night,
I
a night of the moon?
Where can I find one? Where's
Looks-
Jonathan?
I see his eyes drop towards his sword. It's the only thing that can get rid of this. Just end me, Fräulein. Get out of here.
No.
Please, if you have any care for this kindred, whoever you are, you get her out of here. Please, I beg you.
Marilyn, we need to go.
I want to try to grab for the sword hilt
Try to
and
grab
pull
the
it
sword?
out.
Okay. So you go to grab the sword. It's kind of in there. Give me strength and athletics.
Oh boy. It's not my strong suit. 3.
3. Okay. You pull the sword out. It almost looks like a saber, Alistair. It's very ornate at the hilt. It gleams silver. Fräulein, you put that down right now. As your sire, I tell you to put that down right now. You give me a premonition roll.
We're going to the next level.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
God. Webception.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that's 2.
Give me odds or evens.
Yeah, odds.
You see the sword coterie, light red.
What does that mean?
I don't. I want to try to like cut away the stuff that is encasing him.
Give me a manipulation
Boy.
and intelligence roll, please.
Okay.
What the fuck is this thing?
I don't think it likes you wielding it.
Alright,
I'm sorry. Manipulation and insight roll. That's what
Oh.
it is.
Alright, so same. Okay. 4. Oh, okay, 4.
4?
That's a,
All right.
well, it's 2 critical successes, so 4, yeah.
You see it go red. You see Marilyn take the sword, almost in a combative stance. It's almost she's fencing, and she begins. See the black ooze begin to shred and dissipate off of Diedrich. See his arms break free. See his torso break through and begin to push through the ooze, and he falls to his knees.
Can I grab him?
I'm gonna see Alistair starting to grab him. I'm gonna push him away.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pick him up.
With a sword in hand, you grab Diedrich. What did you just do?
I don't
He
know.
grabs you. Do you remember me?
Yes, I remember you. Why would I remember you?
You gave something up. What's your name?
Do I remember my name? Marilyn.
Where were you born?
Louisiana. What's going on?
What were your parents' names? You go to reach for that, and you grab nothing.
I don't remember. Do I remember what they look like or anything? I don't remember. I don't remember my parents.
Give me the sword. Give me the sword. Grabs it. Let's get out of here.
Yes, I agree with that. Let's go.
You feel cold air push against your skin as the doors shut. My. My little canary. You brought them right here.
I'm gonna start focusing on my haven really hard.
Feel droplets begin to fall from the ceiling. You see tendrils begin to draw out like serpents.
Those don't look good.
You feel a rush of air, like a vacuum, opens up and begins to suck upwards. As you all look up, you see a horrendous maw of teeth and tendrils, a lips line the ceilings, and you see eyes begin to open.
It's
Is that him?
Marilyn, get us out of here!
Trying, Diedrich, how do we get out of
Fraulein,
here?
you need to stand back. See his lines, feel the blade, it begins to illuminate red. You found beast, stay back! As he begins to slicing at the tendrils, and they fall to the ground. We need to get out of here, Fraulein.
How do
Coterie, you need to follow me as he begins to back towards the door and cutting at the tendrils and making a way. Stay behind me.
Memphis, Irwin, come on. Let's go.
Oh, staying close.
Someone get the door.
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna punch the door.
You're gonna punch the door. You're gonna punch it. It's almost like he punched concrete.
Oh. Just push it. Push the door.
As hard as I can.
As you begin using your brute force, you just... Not like that, you doomcough. Fraulein, open the door.
I'll go up to it and try to put my hand on it.
Give me manipulation and insight.
It's a pull, not a push.
5.
5.
The roof monster looks angry.
You see that the maws begin to... Give me a resolve a composure roll. Everyone. Set him to complete the 3.
Ah, fuck. 1.
1. 3.
Well, you can... No.
Oh, I got
I
it.
do have a
Oh,
willpower.
thank God.
You can do willpower.
I will spend the 1 willpower I got back. Was that 2? 4 now. Okay.
4. Really? Did you want to spend willpower?
How many do I get to reroll for that, too?
3
3.
regular die.
Oh, that's better. Well, that's a 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, 3, 4.
So everyone got above 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you start to feel yourself lifted off the ground. See Diedrich as he shields himself from the breath. And you all back out of the cathedral. And as if you think you're going to stumble down the stairs, the cathedral door is shut. And you look around, it's nothing but void. Fraulein, who are these? Who are these kindred?
They're part of my coterie.
Are you Malkavians? I don't understand.
They're not. None of them are. We had help from Beckett.
Beckett brought us in here with a ritual.
That... He had...
How do we get you out of here?
We don't get me out of here.
What do you mean we don't get you out of here?
I'm not physically here like you are.
Then where are you?
I'm still overseas, Fraulein. The last thing I knew, I was escorting Jonathan.
Ludwig von Kaiser. He's in Chicago. Beckett thought maybe we could find him if we were in here. How do we do that?
My cousins?
He's after Maryland.
He's after Maryland. Something about being a herald of Capula. Give us something.
He will not harm her. See him grab the sword, line his fingers against it, and slash at the air. You see a red void open up. Almost as a tendon in an arm is split open. See red strands break apart and snap. We'll find my cousin through here. He begins to push through.
Follow.
I go through.
Good luck. I'm gonna go through.
Everybody's pushing through?
Yep.
All right. As you all begin to push through, it's almost jelly-like, the feeling as you push through. It's almost gelatinous and sticky. It's odd how physics and the atmosphere has been working with you as you've been in here. As you start to push through, you feel sharp pain as you make your way through. And as you're cutting yourself, you're pushing through glass. If you stuck your hands in installation, it feels sharp. And finally, as you clear the passage and make your way through, you come to what seems to be a warehouse. surrounded by brick wall, support beams, crates. You see a forklift to the side. And you see Diedrich sheathing his sword and looking forward. As the coterie begins to push towards Diedrich, you start to make out several individuals looking at someone crouched over, almost into a fetal position, almost. His blonde, platinum hair tattered, and it almost looks like bald spots have been pulled out. See Von Kaiser's head peer up, and through the blonde, platinum hair, you see one black eye stare at you. Cousin. You brought them here. If you can hear me, Mr. Grayson. You have took my slumber away, but no sleep and all play makes Von Kaiser a very angry Zimitzi. Are you there, Mr. Grayson?
Oh, I'm here. Although, who am I talking to? Ludwig or Carl?
Who do you think? The brains of this operation. Nothing but Carl Von Kaiser at your service.
I tore out your fucking heart. How are you still alive?
Didn't destroy the mind. Poor Ludwig. Hasn't been able to sleep a wink. Wunderbar, Mr. Grayson. Wunderbar.
I will put both of you to rest very shortly.
Who needs sleep? When you have a family to look after. You see the individual staring at Carl begin to turn around. And you see red lines connecting all of them. All the way up to Carl as he raises his fingers. And almost like a puppet master, he pulls the red strings and they all, like a military pivot, about face. And you see nothing but copies of Von Kaiser. And you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, including the one pulling the strings. We've been busy. It's been a long night.
What's going on all around the warehouse? Is there any machinery, anything with like logos or titles on it that would?
Excellent.
Okay.
Coterie, anybody else that wants to give a wits and awareness?
I'm too focused on this piece of shit.
Yes, you are.
Two.
Damn.
2?
Yes. 5.
5. You two are a little kind of caught with everything that's going on. You're reunited with Diedrich. You are just, with what you experience and everything that's going through your mind, seeing your family die over again to the plague. It's hard for you to gather your surroundings. Memphis, on the other hand, you really focus, you honed yourself, you steadfast, you ignore Ludwig and Carl and his drones. You begin scanning the room if any clues to where you're at. You get an address of a warehouse, it seems like. You look to the side of a crate, you find a clipboard, and on it you find paperwork. It is going to be 6800 West 68th Street, Chicago. Seems to be an invoice for some shipment. I'm assuming you're memorizing it.
Yes, 6800. Oh yeah, I guess I'd be memorizing it. 6800 670th Street. What was it again?
6800 West 68th Street, Chicago. Alright. You come near my child. Carl, Ludwig, whatever you're calling yourself. I will cut you to pieces. And how do you do that, dear cousin? See Diedrich pull out the blade. Like this, cousin. And begin cutting the strands. You see the doppelgangers begin to fall to the ground. What are you doing? Getting rid of your toys. Remember when we were just children? I'd come into your room. Stop it. That's enough. Ruining your paintings. You will stop it. And you see darkness begin to surround Von Kaiser as he dissipates into a fog. You're back in the void.
What was that you were doing?
Severing the ties from the network. From Kavula.
You can do that?
Yes.
But the sword.
That thing is, it's feeding off your memories. Diedrich, you need to stop. Stop using it. Why are you doing this?
Puts it to his side and sheaths it. Tell me, Mr. Grayson, what would you do for the ones you love?
Where are you? Where are you? Have you experienced the call?
No, what Jonathan has. I need to make sure he reaches the front lines.
You're going to the front lines.
Yes.
Lorienko Sago. Find him. Find that man. He is my sire. He will help you.
No, don't go to the front lines. Don't do that.
He's going to use that thing until he forgets everything. Lorienko can help him.
How would he help him?
It's better than him doing it by himself. Lorienko's old. He's older than I am. Do it. Diedrich.
See him start walking towards Marilyn. He wraps his arms around you. I will come home, Fraulein. I haven't forgotten my promise.
I'm afraid that you're going to if you keep at this. You're not going to even remember who I am. I just wish you'd come back now.
When I'm done. Mr. Grayson, is it right?
Yes.
You all seem very close to my child here. She is everything to me. I'll seek out this Lorienko. Wait, Mr. Grayson? This will require you to look after my child till I get back.
You have my solemn duty. She's under my protection.
She's under all of our protection. We'll keep her safe.
What happens if you don't come back?
Then I've broken my promise. Fraulein. I don't do that. One way or another, Fraulein. I'll be there. I'm always watching.
damn careful with that sword.
I will. Alright. I think it's all for you to wake up, Fraulein. He kisses you on the cheek, holds you in close. See him draw the sword, his other hand. Goodbye. As you look up towards his sword to see where he's swinging at, he does a 360. As you look up, you notice there's a red line running from all of you to the sky. You see it begin to snap. As you see Dietrich dissipate, and you all come to.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
That was nothing like the magic school bus.
That was nothing. What? I don't know what that is, but it was nothing like that.
You hear footsteps run down. See Kaido break through the entrance. Is everything alright? Oh my. So, how was the... is everyone here? We, not seeing chickens?
No. We're not.
Maryland, do you go there every time? It is a goddamn nightmare in there.
Wait, were we the first non-Malkavians?
Congratulations. This was a, successful experiment. This is definitely going in my book. So, did we get the answers we were seeking?
Von Kaiser's in a warehouse.
Oh yeah, I know where it's at.
You do?
Very good, Neonite.
Where?
It's Johnny Bronco. It's on 6800 West 68th Street. I put in my Google, how far is it away from here?
Maybe about a 15-minute car ride.
Dietrich is overseas. He's been...
That makes sense. The last time I saw him was in Syria.
He's taking Jonathan to the front line.
That Gehenna War. It's the end times, apparently. The Sabbat are rushing to the front lines. We have elders going to the Middle East. I was investigating this when I ran into, well, Dietrich. And unfortunately, I can't turn down an old friend's child.
He's Marilyn, are you okay?
No.
I'm gonna move over and I'm gonna hug her. It's gonna be okay.
Dietrich. Is Dietrich fine? I hope.
Better than how we found him.
I wouldn't describe fine as the situation he's in.
He was caught inside some horrific nightmare of a place. It looked like a church. It was made of black bone or obsidian. It was filled with flesh-crafted horrors. There was gaping maws and eyes, and I've seen a lot of Zamisi work, but that is by far the most horrific thing I have ever seen.
I threw up a little in my mouth.
See him, he's already grabbed a notebook and is beginning jotting down everything you've been saying.
And it seems we all kind of experienced some of our worst memories.
Oh. So it's cracked open something trapped in that little vault of yours, Doctor.
Yes.
This is all very interesting.
Dietrich had the sword. He's using the sword. It's taking his memories away.
I told him Beckett knows.
Of course.
I didn't know that he could sever ties in the network with it.
Yes, it's a blade that's been distributed amongst the knights. It allows it to follow them into the web, apparently. Manipulated in a way, sever ties to the web, possibly. Who knows if he can return around? He could have done it permanently. I'm not entirely too sure. It's something that we have to trial and error.
I do apologize, but right now, Von Kaiser is the most vulnerable he will be. We know his location. If we're going to get this guy, we need to move now. There's no point on dwelling on what we can't control. Let's control what we can.
Well, I don't think the doctor's in any condition
Erwin
to be
can't
doing
fight even if he was at full well-being.
And I don't believe Marilyn should come.
It's very obviously clear that Von Kaiser is completely being controlled by whatever entity that was within there.
What do you say you, me, and Kaido go end this long feud you have?
Well, if you don't mind, let's see, Beckett put on his jacket. It's been a while since, well, see his black claws extend. I've really gotten my hands dirty.
You don't seem like the fighting type, but if you're willing to...
Lad, if you go delving into an antediluvian's supposed lair or an undercroft, you have to have a certain set of skills to get past some traps.
Wait, did you just say that you've delved into an antediluvian's chamber?
Wait, are you saying you're a vampire Indiana Jones?
Well, you could say I've been around.
You have balls, Beckett.
Well, that I do. So,
Goddamn confidence!
I believe we have a Zamitzi to take care of.
You are correct.
One might even say it's murderizing time.
Yeah. But Memphis, before you go, just in case, and pull out one of my new bloodstones. I just made this. This is a fresh one.
Awesome.
Might come in handy.
So, if we come to agreement, I believe after tonight, my debt will be paid. Though your coterie is rather interesting, I must say so myself. And after this is all said and done, if we don't meet final death tonight, I would like to sit down with you all. I have a book I'm working on. It's a story of inner turmoil within our society. Some call it jihad, and where Methuselahs and the elders have been felding the near knights into war and throwing them like fodder. But to me, jihad also means another thing. It means the inner turmoil that we deal with every night with our condition, you can say.
There's Methuselahs?
You help us, Ash Von Kaiser. I'll tell you whatever the fuck you want for your damn book.
Ah, fantastic. You can almost say it's a story so far. If not, well, it might end tonight, who knows? I'm excited. Kindred, let's get going.
With that,
We got work to do.
I call shotgun.
I'm not going.
We know. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about him.
We were leaving very dramatically, and you ruined that, Erwin.
You're welcome.
And that's what we'll call the session tonight.
Oh my god!
That almost ended perfectly.
That almost ended perfectly. It almost ended
And I
perfectly.
was like, I'm not going.
I was like, Alistair and Memphis were getting ready to do their buddy cop exit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a fantastic session. Oh man, that was insane.
Is that the Cathedral of Flesh?
Yes! Super 100%. How, what else would it be?
A
Yeah,
cathedral of
exactly.
skin.
The Cathedral of Bloody Bits.
Yes, it was. So, I believe we had a last-second announcement we wanted to do at break, but
You had thought of something.
I did think of something.
Did you forget what you thought of?
I forgot what I thought of. Yep, it's gone.
It's
So-
okay.
Shit.
Oh, maybe that's what you forgot when you used the
What?
sword.
Oh shit. And my parents. Oh fuck. No, what was happening? We were talking about YouTube.
And we were also talking about making a Discord channel for people to post their channels.
And also,
emotes,
You
Gen
know,
Con,
yeah, it was
Gen
last. It was
Con.
last. It was the last thing we were talking
sessions
about.
over
Last
Roll
thing.
20.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh,
gone.
it's completely gone.
It's
All right.
completely gone.
All right.
So thank you all who tuned in tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed. Hopefully, I did Beckett some justice. So we, if it doesn't appear it, we are all a wee bit fatigued. We were in Chicago yesterday. We're in Chicago yesterday.
And right now.
Yeah.
And we took some pics for our thumbnails and some other projects for the BTM community. But really, thank you for coming out tonight. It means a lot. Please show your friends and family our YouTube channel so we can push for that 1,000 March subscriber.
Then tomorrow night we have a interview. I'll be being interviewed by Gehenna Gaming.
Yep. Big shout out to Gehenna Gaming. Our friends, they have a huge vampire community. So they're very friendly bunch of people. We actually got to meet some of their members at Gen Con this past year. So
some would say it's an interview with a vampire.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I was just waiting for it.
Yep.
Is there?
Yep.
Can I?
And as soon as he said he was gonna call it the story so far, I was just waiting. I looked right at him. I was waiting to go. Oh, he said it. He said it.
Which is also something we're going to bring up is before next week, we are going to film a 20-episode recap of the story so far from episode 0 to episode 20. So technically 21 episodes of recap. And it's going to be
To
it's gonna be
carry
a
on
treat.
my wayward son.
It will be To Carry On My Wayward Son.
It won't be. It won't be.
Jaded has anything to
Copyright.
do.
Copyright.
All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for tonight.
well, thank you all that came out tonight. Thank you, Cam and Rain. And remember, Kindred, Marilyn's got something to say at last.
It's not what I was thinking of before, but I thought something else. Campaign 2, D&D, should be started by the end of the month, right?
Hopefully.
So just be ready for that too. Keep that in mind.
And remember, Kindred, the best time to tell stories was whenever it's near dark. Bye-bye.